Spill silver on the tide. Your shadow swims where I can hide. Cada ola dice tu nombre, and the stars they pull me under. El deseo quema. I wonder. Amethyst, amethyst, feel your gravity can't resist. Amethyst, amethyst, the night is ours, no existing. Your eyes, and over in the dark, burning trails, leaving marks. El viento canta lo que siento, and the moon, she knows our secret. Tu voz susurra, I can't keep it. Amethyst, amethyst, feel your gravity can't resist. Amethyst, amethyst, the night is ours, no existing.
Hello, and welcome back to another live tarot. It is Cards and Coffee. How you guys doing? Oh my lordy lord, my voice is hoarse. Oh my, I just had a coughing attack. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Yeah, this morning it's Cards and Coffee. I'm gonna get the chat back up here. How is everyone doing? Welcome back for another live tarot. Who do we have here? Tanvia, how are you? Hello, Mr. Cosmic. How you guys doing? Yeah, just I hopped on here. Ran a little late this morning. But yeah, the queue is wide open. And what I might do in between here, ironically, and I was talking to people last night, I came on live, is I might actually throw the zodiac. I might just do like fire sign, earth, air, water in between all of this, and I might just throw these while we're hanging out here this morning if we have time. But I was kind of just, I need the energy. I need that deep energy. Tanvia, what's the question you have? What are you looking to know? What are you looking to know? Let's start you off. Let's start you off right here. I reopened the queue again. Hi, how are you? How are you, Ethereal? Yeah, the queue wasn't working last night, so I basically ran off chat. So if you want to rejoin, that would help me out. But the queue wasn't working last night, and it's seemingly not working again today. So who knows? But what's your question? You can rejoin if you'd like. I need to get some. This music's gonna put me back to sleep. Oh my God, Muffin. Muffin and I were just sleeping a while ago. Oh my God, that cat. She's the furriest. She's like half Maine Coon, half Ragdoll. Talk about the most furriest, fluffiest, cuddliest purring cat in the world. All right. So that just sets your all this music sets your frequency. It's such I've encoded all of this music to set your frequency. Some of it to 285 hertz, some to 963, 417, 528, depending what we're listening to. And it's good music. I've set this up to be peaceful music. Tech. Oh my God, Muffin. All right, let's take a look here, Tanvia. Let's see if the queue works. Yeah, see, now it's working. Perfect. Yeah, weird. It wasn't working at all last night. Tech glitches. I don't know if it's full moon related. Is that a thing? You guys tell me. You might know more than that. This might be something. I love when I mute you guys. You know more than I do. I do. I really love that. But yeah, Tanvia, you're up first. Pick 2 tarot decks, 1 through 6. And I'll put them together and make a super tarot deck, right? Monster tarot deck. And so then I'll pull this for you, and then I'll pull a bunch of cards. If you want to jump the queue, because it's gonna probably get busy here in a little bit. It's always fascinating. If you ever come back and rewatch this, watch how it just Tanvia and I started. Like, hey, how are you? Kiss on the forehead, good morning. You know, hug, big bear hug. How are you? And hey, do you need a reading? Let's talk. Hey, have a seat over here by the tree and just talk. How fascinating. And then all of a sudden, boom, tons of people. And that's what happens. So I like the queue because it's random, because you could be next. It's not me picking. It's not ethereal. It's not the moderators. It's not us. It's the universe saying, you're deserving. You need this. And so when you step up, it's awesome. 3 and 5 it is. So get here early, really. Whenever you see me hop on live, get here early. So I changed the title. I'm going to probably start using that red dot there, just to kind of really signal you guys, hey, I'm here, I'm live. And I'll only use it on those titles, just so you know. It's just a kind of a trigger for you. All right, let's take. Whoa, first card. That jumped. What was that? I was just about to say first card. That's Cancer feels energy, right? And what was the question we had here? Feelings, yeah. Feeling energy. Emotional. This is the emotional track. There's a chakra track, and here's our here and now. And it just cross correlates, and there's a whole bunch more. This is logic. We're in our head, we're in our feelings. All right. D is a Libra. This Cancer energy. We have the feelings. It's basically not saying something. Not saying something. And the 4 cups matters because it's like we're at the tree of life. This is spiritual. You're not wrong on that. There is 4 missed passes, 4 things we should have said, could have said, would have said. It's really that way. We're both to blame. Let's just be honest here. See the cups? A lot of feelings, a lot of not said, but this is being controlled by the universe. This is not your fault or their fault. You know, you're driving, and then bang, someone pulls that e-brake. Who was it? It was the universe, you know, giggling because it wants you to, hey, walk away from things that don't serve you. This could be them, could be you. You could be the thing not serving them. Let's be honest. And it's not that you're not good enough. It's just you're not the right path. They're not the right path. And that the universe is saying, let's get you on the right path. Whatever that is for you, the happiest path. Waking up every morning happy. Going to bed saying, I'm really glad I went this way. That's what the universe is trying to say, because it's not their feelings for you. It's how do you feel? Let's look at it like that. Because when we start pulling this card, the Eight of Cups, we're looking at the Pisces, the Knight of Cups, the moon energy. We're looking at the hidden feelings, right? We're looking at the right after Valentine's Day, what happened? That kind of feeling, If they're not your Valentine, are you happy? If they're your Valentine, does that make everything better? And knee-jerk reaction is yes. Top-down notification says the universe is trying to put you in check right here, saying, hey, think about this for a second. You ever play basketball and you pass the ball, then you pass it back and you say check? It's saying ready, And the universe says if you're not with them, if you're not dating them, and if it seems like single, seems like we're in a questionable state right here. And they're giving me this Akasha card here. There's a whole lot of things going down here. This doesn't seem like a good situation, just so you know. See? See? You're being tested. I'm going to be very honest with you. You're being tested. And you can't go back and do the same thing, right? You can't hammer your hand and say, the nail's right there, but I hit my hand. And then go, I missed the nail, hit my hand. Hey, but there's the nail, hit my hand, but there is the nail. Hand, nail. Hand, the nail's still there. How do you hit the nail? How do you hit the nail? By targeting the nail. Curiosity Kid. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that? By focusing on you. You're the prize. You are the prize. You're the kiss on the forehead. Let's sit under the tree. Right? That's you. That's you. That's like have the conversation. This is rebirth for you. Every time you go through these relationships, these changes, these this isn't right for me, but I want to fix it. I want to make it better. That they do the same thing. Because you're facing, this is my number 1, number 2 draft pick. These are my first 2 cards. If you said to me, Cosmic, you're going to reorder the whole entire tarot deck. Number 1, number 2. Like, it's about starting over. Being curious and restarting. Well, why do you go through this? Why do we go through this? But why do we go through this? This is Wheel of Fortune's on your side. Emotionally, this is a good thing. I know it doesn't seem like it because it's stressful, but I'm telling you, this is a good thing. Their feelings for you are putting you in a place of, am I good enough? And it puts a mirror. It's like, do they like me? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Do you like you? Right? And I'm telling you, this comes from a place of understanding. Many relationships, marriages, all this stuff. I'm telling you, when you look at it like this, are you good enough? Libra energy comes in here, and it's gonna really disrupt this whole balance of this whole situation, because your Leo energy is drive, strength, show me, push, and they're like balance. But you want that, you want to see, you want to know, you want to have that guidance. See, Libra energy at the core. If you've had intimacy with them, it's going to really affect you even more. That intimacy, that connection, that intertwining of the essence of your beings. That right there. And we're not at the rebirth because we're kind of at the stressing of it. We haven't had the full break of I can't. Libra energy's right here. You have to commit to who you are. You have to commit to who you want to be. Right? Do they make you who you are, or do you make who you are? That's what the universe is literally asking you, sitting here saying, who are you? Are you only who you are because of them, or are you who you are because of who you are? Like, ask yourself that really deep question here, because it matters. Because every moment you hold is an infinite possibility. What you choose nurtures and grows, not because of them. Think about all the moments you've had away from them. All the kindness you've pushed. That's never been wasted. It's never been wasted energy from you. Not from what I'm seeing here. This is a very complex reading. It's rippled farther out than you could ever imagine. Your mind could never even begin to understand how far you've reached. But you pause and say, wait, did they like me? Do they care about me? Of course they like you. Like, you realize that you've had the spark with them. Of course they like you. This is a tea-stained tarot card. I don't even know what the card is. But I don't even know if you can catch this. But this was spilt in iced tea. The drink of choice, peach iced tea for Cosmic. Like, really. But I did. I spilt. This is real tea-stained. Akashic. Like, who you are. Like, there's things you can never change. That's just who you are. Maybe the longing, the missing, the wanting to be held and wanting to be loved. Yes, I get that. I'm not dismissing that. I promise you. The silence sucks. It's a language in and of itself. This is the, oh man, this is the wild card energy. The universe says, what have I told you? You could be anything you wanted to be. And this pain, it's a teacher. It's speaking a language that grows you and builds you and releases you. They care about you. But that's not the whole answer here. That's not the... We get susceptible. We all do. Susceptible to falling into these codependent relationships. And when you find yourself, and you find yourself here, you have the courage to face yourself, which is the rarest and most like truest form of bravery, right? And I love when I get people on the channel because they come on here and they look at the mirror and they say, wait a minute, I'm looking for validation from so-and-so. And that's not me telling you, that's you telling you, because you're being the person you need to be, that you're most afraid of. And that's the true version of you, the most honest person, the one who's being honest with yourself, saying, I wait for them to say or send the text or say something, and am I loved? You're loving you. You are you. Like, I know the comfort, the loneliness, the sadness is real, but you're a wild card. You have past life. You have a very complex, you have intuition, you have stability. Don't let that get rocked. These three cards in reverse tell me one of two things. One, the universe is doing this on purpose to give you a notification saying you're connected, you're divinely connected. Two, this is a rebirth. Angelically, you have an angel in your corner. As much as it doesn't feel like it, you're not going through a tower moment. It feels like it, but you're not, I promise. The sun's coming up. Everything's going to work out in your favor. You can see the tower moments hiding here, but you can see the Wheel of Fortune. This is the base of your emotions. This is your soul going through a beautiful moment. I'm glad to know you now, but I'll be really happy to know you in 5-10 years. The version of you in 50 years from now, good God, Miss Molly. Oh my Lord, that's going to be a beautiful person. Because this person takes the first step saying, I matter. Me first, I matter. Because we've taught each other to say, don't be selfish. Yes, be selfish. If you do not put that oxygen mask on first as the plane is starting to descend in trouble, like, what happens? You pass out. You give up. So the universe is saying, you're a wild card, you're a soul, you're here, you have the intuition, you know something's up. You just want guidance. I tell you, they like you. Curiosity the Kid says, you're going forward, but you're meeting a moment of rebirth. It's coming up very shortly, probably within 3 to 6 weeks, probably more shortly, probably by the end of the year. So I'm going to get clarification here, but you're not wrong. There's an imbalance. You're fighting something. It's drastically battling, but you're the one. Like, there is no better version of you. With this partnership, I can tell you, you're the one. You're the one that is competing. You can see Gemini lover energy. This is the Akashic. You're the test. I call it the catalyst sometimes. So for this other partnership, and you can see the two angelic cards coming out together. The angel or angels on your side are telling you, stop worrying. You're beautiful. You're amazing, and you are perfect. Like, you were designed perfectly. Leo energy, $1 million payday. You can't see it, but you're becoming. Every choice you make, they're not wrong choices. You think you make wrong choices? Come on. No, you do not. You make perfect choices. And the choices that you make that lead to other things, they're catalysts. They're catalysts. They're catalysts. Look at all of this fire energy right here. Fire. Leo energy. All this Leo energy that comes in here. And so, wand anybody? Like, I'm telling you, you're a catalyst for other people, and you sit there and waiting for them to come back, and you're like, waiting for them to confirm you, but you're the catalyst. You're the spark that started the fire, right? This tower moment's not yours. This life lesson's not yours. And it looks at this to tell you that healing is not linear. Allow yourself the moment to move in spirals, not straight lines, and say, look, I can heal, I can feel, I can get out, I can move, I can change up my patterns. That's the moment you realize the universe is alive and well within you. You're manifesting, you're growing, you're building. You're not the same person you were 5 weeks ago, let alone 5 years ago. This is like you changing and becoming the best version of yourself. Those thoughts that you keep in your head that spiral, like, break free from them. Do not feed those thoughts. Become the world that you envision for yourself. Live the now. That's what's happening. Do they miss you? Yes. Do they care about you? Yes, that happens. But that's not who you are. Those parts of you, that's not that part of you. That's just teaching you about that pain that you feel. If you want to speak, speak. Speak that language. Speak that thought, that moment. Say what you want to say. If it's best for you. But there's a reason we're not saying anything, because it's not best for you. We're living in regret. But what are we doing? We're coming out of this. Look, spiraling thoughts. This is just my checkout energy. What I'm telling you is you're more than enough. And if you're asking their feelings for you, they're hiding feelings. That's what it comes down to. Or someone's hiding feelings for the other person. That's exactly what I pull from this, just to be very fair for you. Like, yeah. So someone is hiding feelings. You want them to come out in this. If I could have just stopped on this, because this is your soul's into talking. But look at all the cups. Not answering, not saying, holding back. I'm not saying anything, not saying anything, not saying anything, not. These are cups. This is communication. Cups are communication to me. Be you. Be that wonderful version of you. Like, who can top you? Nobody. You want someone to validate you. Let me validate you. Like, let me tell you right now. You don't get angels. You don't get angelic cards like this at the very end after we announce the angels and they say, thank you for telling us. You're perfect. You are amazing the way you are. You're just missing that moment, that connection, like, hand me the screwdriver, and then someone hands it to you. That moment when someone's there. You're way more than enough. Is someone else, is more than one person going to love you? Absolutely. Does someone else want you? Absolutely. I can feel the love for you. That's what you feel. That's that moment you're feeling now. So there's people who want you, desire you, care about you. You know, you will be the little spoon. I promise you. Is it from this person? Only if it's destined. But you have to look at yourself and say, I am enough. I am always been enough. I'm very, very good. Like, I don't need anybody. What I do need is I need to be loved correctly. You don't guess. You just know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't been here, I am Cosmic Boogeyman. Thank you for being part of the process. As always, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Jump in the queue. Let me know you're here. I always love to read those new subscribers first. So get in there. Make some noise in that chat and let me know. But what I'm probably going to do is come back next Friday and do the Zodiac live. And I offer you guys to come back. But what's going to be weird, and this is why I'm having a hard time with it, and I think I had a hard time before, is people will be like, I want a reading. And it's going to be very awkward. So I'm not sure how I want to handle that. So I was talking to, oh, no. Who was I talking to last night? I know I was talking to chat, but I was talking to some people last night, and I know Sanchin had mentioned, hey, why don't you do it live? And so I said to Sanchin, that's a great idea. So I might come back and do the Zodiac live, because I need the energy. It's just very daunting to do it, but I can definitely do it. But what I'm looking at doing is maybe minimizing how we do it and maybe getting some live readings in there as well and having some fun with it, right? You know, and so like reading fire signs. So how fun would that be? So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is coming on live Friday night and doing live Zodiac Friday nights, and then maybe reading for people too. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do, because I love live readings. I absolutely love the live readings. And if I could do live Zodiac, that would probably be better for me. I think that would be better for everybody. But then you can catch it later on, and we could timestamp it. I think that would work. So I was thinking about how do I do that. I'm like, I don't mind doing it. I tried doing it, and this is what actually happened. The universe, I've been trying to do it, and I get to do it, and I get it done. And the universe, and the way I work, it's like, I don't want to say feels hollow, but it does feel empty. It does feel a little bit empty, because I leave and there's nobody there. And it's so weird. And I send it out to the universe. But I think you guys would like to be part of that process. Like, there's no reason I can't just do that live. and I'm trying to think about how to do that without being on live for 3.5 hours. All right, I appreciate you guys. So that's what I might start doing. I might start coming on live Wednesday. I'm sorry, it's like I did Wednesdays, but just use Fridays and kind of do like do Zodiac, and the queue would be off, so there'd be no readings. It would just be me doing that, or I would do donations and that. That's kind of what I would do. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Let me know in chat what you guys think, because I think that's going to be helpful. So what I ended up doing is I added a couple of new moderators. So you're familiar with Fatty May. Many of you guys know Fatty May. I added Sanchan. So then it gives people freedom, like with like Antonella and Brenduska and Ethereal having their own channel. I want them to not feel locked into being just a moderator. And you're always moderators. Teja V, always a moderator. And I want you to have that freedom to come in and go and not feel like you always have to be here and live life and deal with life. And that's why I knew the moment I went on to live, I said, this is my goal. And that's what I have been always trying to do, is figure out how to make that less like a job for many of you guys, but also welcoming, to say, hey, there's a team of us. We're part of something. And that's what this is. And I really appreciate all of you guys for being part of that. I really, really do. It makes my life so much easier, and it makes it feel so much more realistic. So when I transition, and I'm preparing, that's what this is. I'm preparing from pausing the whole teaching to this, and that's what you're witnessing, is me preparing this. And I'm taking steps, and if you watch me do it, you're seeing me take steps to prepare for a more prepared channel, not just haphazardly doing it. And that's why you're seeing, like, I have Members Only Monday, or Beyond the Veil, or Cosmic's Codex, or all the teaching content has been done. I haven't put it out yet. You guys just don't have access to it. Even the members don't have access to it yet. But it's all done. I redid it. I redid it for me. Like, I did it because I wanted to. But I've actually done 2 versions of the uprights, and I've done 1 version of the reversals. So technically, on my channel, you can learn all about the tarot cards. And I haven't promoted it. If you notice, I have not really talked about it, because it's not really about that. It's just kind of like a supplemental thing to the channel, because I'm fascinated with it. So I said, let me look at it. So this is one of those things that I wanted to create for so many different reasons. And I do appreciate you guys for being here, because I want you to be able to come in here. And I was saying, I think that was to Antonella the other day, because Antonella was asking me, and I said, I was going to go get my doctorate after I get a 4.0 in grad school, and I was teaching, and I was going to be a tech director. And I said, is this what I want to do? Because I was doing this at the same time, not on live or anything, no YouTube. And I'm like, I have a decision to make in my life. And I'm like, this will be with me forever. But being a tech director or getting a doctorate will just be accolades from other people saying, hello, doctor, I'm so proud of you. No, and that's ego driven. This is soul driven. And I said, let me look at this. And I started to look in this more and more. And that's what I've been doing. I behind the scenes on my own, doing my own scholarly research. Like, I have plans to head to Tibet, to Peru, the Nazca lines, and to visit places that have spiritual meaning. Like in the spring, I want to go to Sedona. I do. Like, it has nothing to do with the channel. It has to do with me and only me. And that's what I'm doing. And I do appreciate you guys for being here. So this is not just me, hey, subscribe, give me some money. No, I take all the money you donate and I throw it right back out to promotions. Like all the videos, which I thought about this the other day. When you donate money, I don't take it in pocket and go buy myself new sneakers. I promote like Beyond the Veil, which gets no money, like no donation money. And that's how you really do it. It's fascinating. And so that's why you saw the channel skyrocket to over 100,000 in less than a year, because I take the money you guys to say, hey, here you go, Cosmic, read me. I'm like, thank you. And I want more of you. If there's an army of us, imagine how powerful you guys will be, how unstoppable you will be. The moment you're crying or feeling you're broken, you can't make it, and we pull cards, or you feel, and this is not like, You just need a pick me up. This is a soul pick me up. This is a spiritual pick me up. This is like, you have it. Like XRP, for example. I've been trying to prove that wrong for so long, and this is not financial advice. But if you look at what's happening, what's unwinding, what's happening, like, it is bananas. My guides led me to that. Just so you guys all are aware, my guides are the ones who said, "Hey, look at this," and I'm like, "What?" And this was back in October of 24. They said, "Hey, look at this," and if you look at what it is, don't look at the price. Look at the news. Look at the news around it, the factual news, and only give me the factual news. I only work in facts, by the way, but I'm like, look in the factual news, and it becomes like, wait, what is this? It becomes really weird, really quick. But do yourselves a favor, and this is another thing I've been telling people: if you had $100 in 2020, that same $100 is now worth $80 in today's money. Very blunt, factual. You look it up yourself, you'll say, "Whoa, Cosmic wasn't lying." And so they're trying to make deflationary money. Just so you guys are aware, protect yourself. Protect yourself for the future. That's all this is. It's not just investment. They're trying to make deflationary currency, and they know they have to, because what's going to happen in 2040, 2050 for the same money? They can revalue, and you hear about it, but you know your money doesn't go as far. It's not a mistake. All right, my friends, let's pull from the queue. Let's get some more people in here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Earth Angel, will I get paid for my intuitive abilities? That's a very simple question. And that's an obvious question. But I love that. I love the boldness of your question. So Earth Angel's asking, will I get paid? Simply like this. And that's a question I had asked Earth Angel. How about that? Like, so give me one tarot deck, Earth Angel, and let's do a waterfall read. Let's not even like try to convolute this. So give me one tarot deck, and let me just pull for you, and let's see what comes out of it. 1 through 6, right? I'll mid-deck pull for you, and just ask. It's just kind of a straight up, hey, we're hanging out, having coffee, relaxing, just chilling, you and I, and we're fist bump. Hey, what's up? How you been? Hey, can you ask a question? Sure. Give me a tarot deck, because I want to know. You want to know. We all want to know. Sometimes just a simple question. Just, hey, can you tell me? And I know the answer. You know the answer. It's there. It's all about scaffolding and structure. Are you going to make that decision? Are you going to follow those steps? Are you going to fall back off it? Are you going to walk away from it? The universe will test you to the nth degree and push you and really try to make you walk away. It tried to make me walk away a bunch of times, different life things and all these other things, and it really did. And it does. It tries to say, and it's not about the subscribers, it's about what you want to do. So, all right, I don't know if Earth Angel might have stepped away. It is Saturday morning. All right, here we go. I can pull this for a lot of people, but I think I want to lock this in for, I think Earth Angel has this question. Because it's that doubt that comes along with this, and maybe that's why Earth Angel walked. All right, here we go. Ethereal, you're up next. Answer. See, the universe answers, right? So feeling stagnant at the moment. Are there any angels around me? Or a tower moment, decks 3 and 6. See? Because we all get that way. And you're going to get that way. That's absolutely normal. That's absolutely normal to get that way. All right, so let's read for Earth Angel second. So Earth Angel, give me a tarot deck to read. One tarot deck. I got my 3 and 6 in the hand, so it's like I closed the gate. I'm already on the plane. So Earth Angel, I'll read for you a second. Ethereal, this is for you though. If feeling stagnant, we all get this way. Guys, acknowledge this. Hit the thumbs up if you hear this even after the fact, right? Acknowledge that to the universe. Say, hey, we all feel stagnant. We all feel like, ugh, I don't know what to do. And it's not that you have no energy, but maybe that is. Maybe you don't know what to do. Who knows? But the truth of the matter is, it's sometimes we feel stuck. We feel like we don't know which direction to take. And that's just recalibration. That's the quiet before the storm. And that's good. That's good. I'll tell you what I've witnessed. Ethereal, this is for you, right? This is my own investments. This is my own channel. What I'll witness is I'll watch the channel. I'll lose subscribers. I'll lose like 30 subscribers. It's like, whoa. And and then all of a sudden I go whoop, and I'll jump 110, and I'll lose 20, and I'll jump 110. Like, it's weird. And I'll watch it because I have the subscriber number, not as much to say, please give me a subscriber today. No, it's more of a spiritual. I watched the flow of the universe through what this is, because I come at you guys super genuine, just like I come at the students, but I come at you guys differently. Obviously, I come at you adults, but like the students, same way. I come at the same energy. But like yesterday, I was teaching them, and they come up to my desk. I've come up to my desk, and they love. Hey, I also had what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 kids at my desk in their chairs, like at my desk, and there were 6 chairs. They rolled their chairs around me because they just wanted to hang around me, and they were getting my help. I'm like, get the hell out of here. I'm like, I started pushing their chairs away. And they said, no, wait. They just like hanging with me, right? They just hang out. And then I'm like, and I knew they wouldn't really want help. They just want to hang around me. And so I'm not pushing them, get away, you know. I go personal space. So that's the kind of thing, because they see me once a week. And some of you, it's the same way. You'll see me once a week. Ethereal, here you go. This is for you. So feeling stagnant is not a problem. It's that, like, you need the boost. You need the jump start. You know, you need the jump pack. Boom. Your jump pack. So mid deck pull Akashic energy. You pulled you said 3-6, which is my and the moon deck. So it's really like the intuitive deck saying, hey, Cosmic, use your intuitive energies. Look, this is looking deeper into it. Akashic energy. When I pull the Hermit in reverse, it's like the flashlight looking under the sink, getting deep, right? You know, kind of on all fours under the sink, saying, I need the flashlight, and you're going into the sink. So you have to go under the cabinets, kind of thing. It's really getting in there, but that's the ethereal lantern, just so you know. That's your lantern, essentially, right? Because you're the ethereal moonlight. So the universe is like, I'm not going to play around. You feel stagnant, but you do the work. You have the energies. You do that. I don't know about the tower moment, because I just feel this is an imbalance. If you look at the shoes, if you ever, I don't know, I talked about this with the tarot deck. You can go look at this card later on. You probably should do this yourself at there. But look at this card. You'll see you're top dog, right? And people want to knock you off and say, and you feel that because you're doing really well. You have this quick ascent. So when you go up, you have to come down. So you're going to lose subscribers. You probably lose subscribers. You're seeing it. You won't make a big deal about it, but people leave. You go, oh, don't worry about it. We all go through it. Everyone that's a YouTuber goes through the bot accounts, right? We're like, ugh. And those are just bot farms. But the truth is, there's an imbalance. You see, the shoes are different. The shoes are different. But that's because you haven't had time to even deal with certain things. That's why I tell you, take time off for yourself. Focus on what matters. So that's why I'm like, I know the Zodiac, the way I'm doing it doesn't work. The way you do things, you're saying this doesn't work. I don't like what this is. So mix it up. Don't be afraid. You know, change up your entire operation. Say, I'm going to do this differently. This works. I love this. I love this. I don't like this. So change up whatever you're doing. That's what makes it work. That's what makes it happen. I'm going to tell you, from my perspective, you're not at the end of the road here. This is like the beginning of whatever you're getting to. This is just the first part. You're going to look back at this and go, oh my God, I remember when I did that. And some of the stuff, you'll have elements of what you're doing now in the future version. Like the 1 million subscriber channel will have elements of what you're doing now. Not the same. Not the same. So that's what it's telling me to tell you is be vulnerable, be open, be the genuine version of yourself. Let yourself be that which has drawn people to you. Because that's the question you're asking is, how do you do that? Tower moment? No. You're feeling very vulnerable and sensitive, and that's true. So take time for yourself. Take 2 days off, even. Take 3 days off. I'll be back in a couple days. Going on a trip, going on a very, very special trip. What you're feeling as a tower moment is money. You're feeling a wealth surge. You're about to hit the moment of monetization. So you're about to start making money on your channel. That's not a tower moment. It's the reverse. You're so used to bad things happening, good things are about to start happening. You've taken control of the wheel and said, no, I'm going to take control. Akashically, this was due to you, and you took action. I would like to say there was some moment in the summer, some moment over the time, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, May or June even. There's definitely something happened where you took control, because that feels like air sign energy. Look at this. This is your future self saying, I'm waiting for you, but there is no rush. Like, I'm here and you'll be here and we'll get together. Be the beautiful version. There's so much real estate for you to fill in. But don't race to get here. Just know that this is already destined. It's already destined. You have a lot more journey, right? You have a lot more journey. So there's a stage that you go through from that moment when we get to the 10 of Wands. You should check this out too, because you have a lot of Wands energy, a lot of Leo energy, right? You have that fire energy. You have that moment of transition. So going from the 10 of Wands, and no one talks about how you get from the 10 of Wands to the Page of Wands. But where did these go? They dropped them off. They actually dropped them off in this little house up here. There's a little road across here. They can't see it. The problem is you can't see it because your head's down, working. And that's the thing. You're always working. You're always doing something. And that's not putting yourself first. Just working is not putting yourself first. What you need to do is put a purpose behind what you're doing. And that stagnation will just disappear. Why are you doing what you're doing? What is the purpose behind it? So that's what it is. And so what you're going to end up doing is you're going to find a reason for doing it, right? So what's the word? Flailing. Like, you know, like when someone's in the water and they can't swim and they're just flailing arms, that kind of thing. Find a purpose behind it and grab that sword and go after it. Get rid of those things. Drop those things off. You've learned and grown and built and become so much more, right? By December 13th, you're going to be much better. I promise. I'm going to be honest with you. You have about another week of this feeling. As you start to kind of, I'd say you're collaborating, which is great, but it takes on the stress of the collaboration, right? It takes on that stress. But this is bringing you into that bold, powerful, charming, courageous leader energy. That's where it's leading you to. I don't know if you know that, but that's what it is. But this is exhausting and too many burdens and too much work and a lot more. That's what this is. Don't worry. You'll have your ups and your downs. You're going to have your bigs and your smalls. I'm going to tell you, look, you're going to have your bigs and your smalls because this is here and now. You're on the right path. Like, you're on the right path. So the universe says you're supposed to feel this way. Everybody out there, hear me. You're supposed to have that moment of stagnation, the moment of down, because before you have the up, you have to have the down. And that's, I'm telling you, I track it in so many different ways. This is not a tower moment, I can promise you. I knew that way before I pulled. Because being reliable means you always have to be there, but being communicative means you always have to communicate. But what don't we have is a communication. We don't have the cards that say we're communicating. This is more performer energy. So what you need to do is communicate and say, look, hey, this is what's happening, but you have a big payday coming. So communicate, let people know. Moon energy is kind of like that little mysterious part of you. That's the part that makes you a little bit, we'll call it attractive. But that part of you is really, really fun. I think mixing it up for you is going to be helpful too, because you're doing the same thing over and over. That's what makes it a little bit trickier, because people want to know that you're not just the same kind of person. You're going to see a spark come in probably within the next 3 to 6 weeks. But like I said, by December 13th, mid-December, you'll notice a major change. But ask yourself, make a list. What's working? What's not working? What are you doing for other people but not for you? Take those passions and take that one wand and move it on, because you only have one wand that matters. One wand. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because you're fighting with it here and you're bringing it on here. So you have one wand that really, really matters. That one passion that really matters. That's all you're taking on, because that's the completion one. So 5 of Pentacles out in the cold, there's a lot of noise, a lot of static. And yes, you are picking up on other people's energy. That part, you are absolutely true. You know how you're saying there's energies around you? That is true, because you're taking them into success. Those people that you're healing and you're growing with, you're taking them into your success. There's no judgment here. To the contrary, that's where the money starts to come in, because it's not through them as much as it's through the universe. That's what you can't see. People might start donating and giving you, and that's what's going to end up happening. You're going to start bringing, those people are coming in from the future even. Topper card tells us, angelic wheel of fortune. You're doing exactly what you should be doing. But take this time when you have that stagnation to pause and say, hey, I'm taking a day or two off for myself. Everybody, I love you guys. I'll be back on Sunday or whatever the day is, right? And come back on that day. That's okay. Do your thing. Go get a spa treatment. Go do something for yourself. Put that amount of energy you put into other people into yourself. And then do that and take time for yourself and go. And that's what changes everything. Commit to yourself. Justice energy. The universe wants you to know that you're getting there. You're going to be there soon. You work a lot, right? Because you're racing to the end of the goal, but you'll never get there. because as you get to the goal, there's going to be more things lining up, because you're going to be like, well, I'm going to need to do this. I'm going to get onto this social media, then that social media. I'm not doing enough on this. Just set yourself a schedule, and money's going to start to come in. And I know that's partly what you're asking. You're not asking it directly, and maybe you're not even asking it indirectly, but the universe is reporting back. You're going to start getting money. You can see how the pentacles start coming in. That's what's super important, because you don't care about the money as much as it's going to come in. You can see pentacles, and the universe golden position says in the near future, money starts coming in for you, which means you're about to have your moment. All of that extra work you put in starts to pay. I don't know the amount, but it seems like it's going to be enough as the angels report back, because you gave with love and life lesson. The stagnation is this moment you're about to have your payday. And you can't take this away from you. Do you understand? Like, you can't take this. So when you start getting paid, like for me on the channel, like I just said to everybody, like I get paid from the channel. I just take all that money, I'm talking net money, and I just put it back into the channel. You know what I'm saying? I take the money, and that's why you witness the channel. Like, you guys don't think I'll hit 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year? Not this year, but the end of my school year, I should say. Sorry. I should be more specific. But that's my goal. By June, I have 250,000 subscribers. And that's what we're doing. That's the goal, and that's your goal. And so that's what I think you're trying to do, is to build your self. As you are now, you can officially call yourself a YouTuber, right? Or even a content creator, because you're on TikTok. It takes work. One of the things I do see you doing, something's about to change, is you're about to change your setup a little bit. That's what changes, because you're about to take yourself more seriously, and that's where the stagnation changes. So, like, I literally have monitors. I have a stream deck. I have a bank of ring lights. I have a Canon. I have a $1,000 Canon camera setup. I have a 4K webcam. I have a camera for my face, ready to go. Like, I can hit a button right now. You guys see my face. I'm ready to go. I have a secondary audio mic set up. I have a split screen, so when I interview someone can sit next to me and I can interview them. But by telling you, Ethereal, is you're ready. You're preparing. You see yourself in the future. You don't see yourself as a failure or as a I could have been, would have been. Think about yourself in the past. And we're going to look at that old version of yourself for a moment. You are a success. You do have unseen problems, and there's changes, but you're voluntarily making those changes. And lastly, you're trusting your intuition with that moon energy. You're a beautiful soul making beautiful choices and trusting in that inner miracle, which is you. You are very, very, very lucky. Money's going to start to come in. If you haven't already got it, I would be surprised if it doesn't come in December, by the end of December, if you don't start hitting that payday. But I'm going to tell you what the universe is telling you. You want people to want you. But if you're available every day, from what the cards are telling me, people love you. Because there's this two, on the Five of Pentacles, those two people are looking for you. So there's two people who consistently go onto your channel. You are their number one YouTuber. How fascinating is that? You are their number one YouTuber. Is that fun? Earth Angel, I'll do that. Give me a tarot deck number if you didn't already, Earth Angel. So it's fascinating because you guys are in the same boat, like Earth Angel and Ethereal. Took all my energy. Huh. All right, I'm gonna do my guides deck. I'm gonna do for Earth Angel. I'll do my 4. I'll let my guides decide what's happening with Earth Angel. Earth Angel, this is for you.
To make it better.
The help on the shelf. This is like a breakup song. It's not a bad song. All right, let's see. I gotta mix it up though. I can't start this for that. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Will I get paid? Right? It's really a 1-card question. Can we tell Earth Angel? Well, look at this, right? How close are we getting? I'm like, can we tell Earth Angel if they'll get paid? Earth Angel, same thing. 1 card out. Yeah, look at this. Akashic Gemini Lover Energy. Yes or no? Is this a positive or a negative card? What do you guys think? Prince Charming coming out. Right? It's really like that, like, lifestyle change happening. It's you committing to you getting paid. It's you saying, I'm getting paid. Yeah, it's positive. Oh, yeah, it is. It's your guides. It's my guides. It's your higher self saying, yes, you're getting paid. Why wouldn't you? You're going against the wind. You're fighting against this belief system that you've been trained. Someone trained you. You're not enough. You'll never make it. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You look at, you're basically training yourself, retraining yourself that you are not enough. Someone has trained you. Chariot energy. You'll get paid. You'll start getting, if you go live now and you start going on to, like, say YouTube or whatever, you'll start getting payment by Cancer season. What's that? June, May, June? Because that's Cancer. Wow. Yeah. It's a change. It's a major change. It's a mindset change. If you start making your channel now saying, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, here's December. Your guides say, here's December, intuitive message. Look at this. Mic drop. I'm going to sign off now and walk away for everybody. I'm just going to walk away. I'm just going to walk away. Good golly. Yes or no, everybody? They're telling me, if you're not already on social media, get on social media. Save this. They said, mentally, you're getting ready. But this is like the moment. Put a video out. What is it you're being drawn to make content on? What is it you're being drawn to make content on? This is study or love. Love or study. Like, what is it? Because you're going to keep studying whatever you're making. Like, you don't think, guys, you don't think I keep researching this stuff? Am I an expert? Probably. Am I going to become like a super expert? Yeah. Do I know everything? Do I know more than you? No, not necessarily. That's what makes us amazing. Being open to knowing more. That's what changes the world of everything. You know, not coming in. I know everything. You shut up. I know it. No, that's, no. No one wants that. We need the joyous, open idea that it's like, it's the curiosity kid. It's the open mind, right? It's the childlike wonder. That's what this brings in. Get started. Go put a video out. That's what this is telling me. No joke. Yeah. You're getting back to this. You used to be an entertainer, Earth Angel, in a past life. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you with that. You were an entertainer. That you're getting back to that. Embrace that part of yourself that you know to be true. Oh, yeah. Earth Angel, are you proud of yourself? Like, seriously. Earth Angel, like, guys, are you proud of yourselves? Put yourselves out there. Love Anna. Are you proud of yourself? Look at you. Guys, look at how amazing you guys are. You guys keep coming back, and there's days you're like, should I? Yes, you should. Hell yeah, you should. Who the hell do you think you are? Should I? And I can backhand you, son of a bitch. What the hell are you talking about, should I? You started for a reason, finish for a reason. Like, who the hell told you to stop? Like, it's because there's days the universe is going to test you. It's going to push you. It's going to push you. And I'm going to tell you, there was nights I went live. It was like just Brenduska and I. the most beautiful Brenduska. Oh, we're just hanging out. And I'm like, and then like Ethereal came, and then Tage, and it was just the three of us. And it got bigger and crazier. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being part of this. I really do appreciate you. And your dreams are my dreams. When I pull cards on you, it's us. It's not just you. Like, you've drawn me in. It's your fault. I associate you with success. As we hit, we move on and we hit these wonderful moments and these milestones in your readings. Let's pull for the next person, see who's here. Ans Human, how are you? What's coming towards me in December? 11/11. How crazy is this? Look, it's 11/11 for me. Ans Human, pick 2 tarot decks. Yeah, don't stay hidden.
Dimensional tides pull us near.
And 4.
A voice unbound yet crystal clear.
Yeah, why stay hidden? Like, why stay hidden? Like, you guys, there's gifts that you each have, you each hold, and it's profound. Once you slowly tap into them, you don't over pull them. You're not going to pick up a guitar and say, I'm going to go on stage tonight, but you're going to try to explore that gift, right? And say, if you lean into whatever that feeling is, and you know when you're doing it right, and you know when you're doing it not right, and there's a big difference, but you're investing in yourself, practically. And don't make it about money. Don't make it about wealth. That will just come in. The moment you start doing it correctly, it happens. I promise. All right, here we go. Because it's going to happen. It happens because you're doing it right. You're being truthful to yourself. And all those things will just fall aside, living in the light is a beautiful way to live. It really is. It has its moments, but the other things fall away. And it's kind of scary. Here we go. Look there's the money. When there's a moment, there's an emotional moment, there's some kind of shift that's happened here. As we're shifting, this Tea-Stain Tarot, skipping me. And I put this in there basically as kind of a hidden message in my readings, especially live. I didn't pull this. This was kind of like, I know I pulled it, but when I pull this, in my own way, my own system of tarot, I've kind of assembled this to say, the universe is talking directly to you, skipping me, saying, hey, you matter. Money's coming in. It's starting with one little choice. It grows to something exponentially bigger, right? Emotions have mattered. Look at mid-deck pull. You can go back and rewatch it. So, another Tea-Stain Tarot, skipping me, going directly to you, talking to you. King of Wands, bold, powerful move, right? I was talking about this earlier. Being charming, courageous. It's a power move. But these guys are facing the future. They're not looking at the past saying, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. How come I didn't, woulda? No, they're talking about the future, saying anything's possible. Give me the clay, I'll mold it. Angelic card, yeah, committing to the future. When you commit to the future, the angels, the divine, lines up with you and says, let's do it. So you get like the caravan ready. You get everything lined up, and you say, they're saying we're moving, because you say we're moving. Think of yourself as an emperor or an empress in divine making, and say, we're moving the entire town. The power it takes to tell someone we're moving everybody and no one stays, and everybody says, okay, we're going. That's where you're at. Your soul has decided in such a powerful magnitude, we're going. And December 25 is that moment. It is the moment you decided. It's an intentional decision to do whatever it is, to commit to something more powerful, more divine, more profound than it's ever going to matter. Look at this. I was just explaining how the Hermit in reverse is looking deeper. This lantern is going to shine directly on your heart chakra, mid-deck pull. Money, 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 pay me, baby. But it's not about the money, but money comes in because you can see how the Emperor's hiding here. The Emperor's hiding here. Unofficially, this is not the Emperor, but it is the Emperor because we have to make it that way. Look, you have the Emperor hiding here. Look at white hair, white hair. I'm telling you, you're saying money is the outcome, regardless. And the universe is like, yes, like it's as it always has been. In every lifetime you lived, you've never had a problem making money. And this is the moment, the trigger moment. As you sit here and say, after we just passed that super moon and we ended things, we were locking into something new. This is that moment. It's not, look it up. Like you'll say, what was that Gemini moon? I'm telling you, you're letting go of the burdens, or you're saying, I'm going to hold on to whatever I'm going to take them all with me. But I feel like you're taking them, you're making something new. Whenever you finish some major life lesson, right? Think of a career, how people say, hey, I just retired from this job and I start something new. It sounds confident, really self-assured, amazing energy, right? But what they're doing is they're getting into the fool energy of something new they don't know. Here's an amazing example. I know it's hypothetical, but what you're doing is you're entering a new field that you don't have any clarity on, but you were probably the master of something from before. Think about something that you studied, something you even might have volunteered to learn. It's amazing because you feel comfortable. You can walk right back into it, do whatever you want. And so for many people, like they can go into, say, back to the tech field and I know how to do this, I know how to fix that. And people go out of that and they go into the medical field. They go, I don't know anything you're talking about. What was that term? In that people switch careers, but then they lock in a whole new part of themselves they never realized. And this is where you're doing that. You're changing, you're committing on the solar output. You're committing, saying, I'm changing to who I am. December is the moment you did that. Empress energy. This is skipping me. Wand energy saying we're locking in that moment of you want money, you want wealth, you want success, abundance. It comes in through the commitment of December. Look this up yourself. You'll see. So 3 Pentacles, in that format, when we talk 3 Pentacles, we're talking the community. We're talking it's money, but it's travel, it's teamwork, but it really comes in with what comes in is the end of December. This is December 31st in the beginning of January. By the end of this month, you know what you did and why you did it. But it locks in wealth. Look at the harmony. You're just following the flow of money. Heartbreak could have been probably part of it, but Gemini locks you in, saying, hey, I went through heartbreak, but I know it was a trigger. I know it handed me some kind of life lesson that I could not have gotten anywhere else. Under the lantern, we're learning that we're blocking we held ourselves back. We were the key, right? Like you, me, anyone else, ethereal, like what held you to going online? What held people from doing their one thing they always wanted to do? The cup's covered, but it becomes uncovered because you take that moment of saying, tell me why. This is money. Money's coming in. Because you started to learn those life lessons. Things that seem so unrelated are very related. They actually are triggers for something bigger. Wheel of Fortune, mid-deck pull, angelic. I think that's the second time I pulled it in this position. Today. Let me know in chat. Guys, let me know in chat. Is this what and let me know in comments below if you see this out. Was that the second time I pulled that mid-deck pull? I think you told me the 2 tarot decks. But that's exactly what this is. It's saying this is a lucky moment for you. December, and I've been telling people December, get ready. December is about to change your life. You made a decision for you. That's all that matters. You said, I'm ending the version of me that was that version that wasn't happy. It's the courage. You're having that courage. You're going to be the person you needed to be when you were most afraid of. You're saying, I don't want to, I'm scared. No. Every ending is a portal disguised as a loss. And you're looking at this saying, okay, maybe I had a breakup or whatever this was. This is you saying, my intuition's here. It's the voice. It's the ancient part of you that's remembering the truth and saying, I'm due this. December 25 was, it feels right. I don't know why. Maybe it's true love. Maybe it's realizing love's not a possession. I don't know. Maybe it's the art of seeing yourself, the real self, the true self. But that joy, the sorrow, the twin rivers, those kind of things go together. They're allowing you to float between them. You know how you lived as a skeptic, and you know that's healthy, and that being a cynic is that closed door energy. You're starting to balance between the two. And you're the only one who can truly write your story. But if you don't have the pen in your hand and someone else has it, they're going to write the story for you. And so you're starting to realize as of December 25, I'm writing my story. Oh, I want money? Bang. How lucky am I? I have money underneath. I have love. I've learned how to fall out of love. I can learn how to fall into love. This is you realizing you are in control. You are absolutely the boss. It's us. Think about like the simplest thing. You're at a bar, right? And I could never go up to someone and say, yes, you could. Why couldn't you? You're afraid of what the rejection. Who cares if someone rejects you? Honestly, I love the reaction because someone does. See, look at this. The card jumps. I was just putting the decks back, but I love the reaction of someone who's like, you don't know until you try. That's that energy. That's literally, this is the angelic energy. The angel saying, you don't know until you try, right? You get the angelic spirit, the angelic courage. Just try it. But that's what you're doing. December of 25, you've learned to just don't be afraid. Just try. Live life. And you flipped the switch. You've turned the corner. Whatever this is for you, it's a beautiful energy because you've been blocking because you've been afraid, but no more. No more. The light body starts to break through, and I'm taking your read, which is a beautiful read, and I'm spreading it across all of these tarot decks. So any of these cards can actually replay out, which is so fun for everybody else. And I'll still shuffle as I go through it, but yeah, how fun is that? Because the angels were in here, they were playing. See, it's the money, because we all want money, we all need money, and the angels are like, let's get you guys some money. But money's right there. But if we sit there and do nothing and just watch, heaven forbid, Cosmic Boogeyman YouTube shorts all day, that's not getting us money. It's us talking about how we can get money, or us locking in the mindset of money. The reality is, it's us putting that down and talking to another human and saying, hey, what's up? Look, I'm looking to make some money. We have any ideas? What's going on? Let's network. Hey, you, and you, what's up? Let's make some money. Which one of you wants to make $1 million by the end of next year? Do you really? You? All right, let's talk. Let's get together. Really? I mean, seriously, it's that crazy. It's that crazy. If I said to you guys on live right now, who wants to make $1 million by next year? Or have your millionaire moment by next December? Are you in or out? No guarantees, but are you in or out? It's the amount of effort you put in. Think about that moment I said it and what you heard and how you felt it. What would you feel? There you go. Holly's like, I'll have 4 million. And I think, Holly, I think you're up next year. So pick 2 tarot decks, Holly. But that moment you say it, it's because we live in that negative mindset. We stay away from the news. I'm telling you guys, it's so rigged. It's so rigged. And they try to put you in this weird mind space. And that's what I can tell. It's filtered news. It is so bad. Mm-hmm. Good for you, Holly. Good for you. All right, 2 and 3. So this is my communication deck. This is like my spiritual. It's like kind of like my deck. That's the way I use it. I'm gonna wake these guys up. Anyone ever do that? Everyone ever do that? Like when you hit the deck, it's old school tarot readers actually have done this. They'll call it knocking on the deck. People do that. I like doing this. And what I do, and I don't know if I've ever explained to you why I do that, but when I hit the deck, knock 3 times. When I do this, what it does, I can feel the vibration through my hand, but it wakes it up. It wakes everything up, and it works really well for me. But can you guys actually hear that when I do it? I don't know if you can hear it. Hold on, I'll do it again. Can you hear that? I have a bunch of filters on. I'm not sure if you can hear it all. Because in the summer, I actually had fans, and I had to actually put like sound filters on because it was so hot. Ooh, hey, easy there, bro, easy. And I'm never afraid to put cards back. If they come back out, it's like hell yeah, baby. Yeah, let's talk. All right, Holly. What was your question? What did you actually ask? Sorry, getting so excited. All right, may I have I love reading. I love reading. All right, let's take a look. Mid deck pull. This looks like it's possibly asking about an ex. You're the one. Let's start with that. You're the one. Possible suitors, but we're looking at an ex. There's an ex partner, or there's someone in the past that we're looking at. We're questioning. Your soul's longing for them, or questioning about them. Have just curious. There's people who want you now. 5 people probably interested in you. You're very much a catch, but you're so hyper focused on this ex. I'm gonna pull for this person for a second. Wow, they made you feel really good, Holly. Unlike anybody ever did. So no matter what these people are saying, this person made you feel very different. So it's really triggered you differently. They showed you a different place. They made you logically think and feel differently. Wow. Between us, you have to say anything, but I think you really miss this person. It's like 2 different trains. It's like there's I know logically, but then there's a root chakra feeling. Yeah, wow. No, you're definitely single. Like, you're definitely single. See how there's just you? Like, this one person here? But you're thinking about this person. They made you feel so special. Like, I'm oh my God, I feel so, I feel really warm. Like, this person really made you feel good. Like, this skips me. Like, it skips me. I want to keep pulling here. Now I'm curious. Wow. The universe is coming in to talk to you about this. This is not coincidence, by the way. 2 ships off in the distance. 2 people kind of like... They're around you. That could be infinite money glitch. 2 of Pentacles is by the end of December. December 22nd to December 30th. If you're truly interested in dating somebody... And we'll find out here in a minute. But there's 2 possible people. One closer than the other. This is end of December energy. Yeah, look at. It's tied into this person. Not necessarily directly. But there's an energetic thread is what I'm being told to tell you. It's going to feel like somehow they're related to this person. Huh. I just lost my breath. That's so cool. Yeah, look at this. One of these pentacles feels like, see how it's blocked, but it feels like it's this person, but it's not the same person. You know, you're not crazy. You're like, it's not the same person. It feels very much like you felt when you were with them. See? See how interesting that is. So that's what this tells me. That's a new relationship, baby, partnership. But see how it's here? And this song's playing again. If you go back and rewatch this whole thing, this song, it's called The World Behind My Eyes. It's like you think about this person, let's say once in a while, maybe often. You want to offer something, but you can't. Like you want that feeling again. You want to offer something worldly to get back together to that feeling. The universe says we can get that life lesson. 2 choices, 2 keys, 2 people. 2 people are coming in. Wow. This is an Akashic. You've been actually doing an Akashic study on this. That's Akashic intuition, Akashic study or love. That's Akashic curiosity. That is meaning that wonderful, like, you're trying to figure out what went wrong so when it goes right again, you can fix it. Wow. I'm telling you, there's 2 people. 2 people. 2 people. You're controlling it. There's 2 people. I really feel like you're going to be talking to someone or start dating someone and someone else comes in. And that's what it feels like. You're going to remember how it felt to be loved, to be desired, to be adored is the word. Oh, you're such a catch. You are such a catch. Because the ships aren't here. You're like, no, I don't feel them. I don't, like, let me put it this way. You don't feel them in a way like, you don't feel them in a way that intimately, right? Like you don't feel them. But they're here. Like they're here. You just don't feel them. No matter what, they come in. One of these two people, they marry you. One of them marries you. Wow, again, the Hermit in reverse. It's telling us that one of them marries you. This is related to that past person who you felt really calm with. Peaceful, angelic resiliency. Gemini lover. Marriage. Looking deeper into this. Yellow. Unless this is Virgo energy. Virgo Gemini. Look at that. This is you letting that in, saying, okay, tell me more, right? Because you really won't, you want this to know more, brand new start. You're willing to let this happen. I'm going to pull for this jump. This fool makes the jump. Brand new start for a marriage jump. It's not sneaky. They're not trying to trick you. They're coming at you very straight, honest. You know, they just want to hug you. They just want to know that you're there. They want to know that physicality, they can just be with you. You know, they can just have you. It's raising a vibration. It's a spiritual match. They embrace spirituality just like you do. But they're not the same. There's a lot of gray area. This person, at least from what I can tell, there's a lot of beautiful unknown area. Like there's stuff that you haven't figured out with this person. Four of Swords tells me it's Libra justice energy. It comes after a time of loneliness. And that's why when the second person comes in, it's like, I feel guilty. Don't. If you haven't been dating, start dating and say, I'm not committing to anything yet. I'm just trying to see what's out there. Moon energy really prominent in your logic. Yeah, 2 more people. I'm telling you, you open up to dating, 2 people come in. One of them really is interested in you, and I don't think it's like this weird obsession, because what it is you're not overthinking it. Probably 2, because I see you often on here, and you're going to come back and we'll check in, and I'll kind of redirect you. But that's the universe talking to me and you right here. That's because this is universal. No, this is not a tea-stained tarot. This is us talking. This is us saying you have a universal connection. These cornerstones are choices. Like you can go life lesson, right? You can go this way. Kind of like just breadcrumb the 2 people, or you can learn from the 2 people. Or you can just be happy with like how you felt with that one person. They made you feel so good. Or you can say, well, who are these people? Or just try to make money. I'm telling you, there's some... I need more. Yeah, Dark Horse candidate. Virgo energy. Strength. I think it's you gaining the ability to say, look, I'm ready to date again. I want this. I want to take on the challenge of dating. The frustration of dating. Wild card energy. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Queen, Empress. Why haven't we dated? We haven't manifested that. We haven't crossed that bridge is really what I'm hearing. We haven't crossed that bridge, but 2 people are going to come in as soon as we're ready. And I really feel like this happens. If you don't decide, like you're still on the fence, like I don't know, and you don't do anything. Let's say you do nothing. The universe pushes this to you. Like all of a sudden a new neighbor comes in, a new coworker. This starts happening without your consent. You're unofficially dating or having new feelings for people by March of next year. Like you can't stop this. You have no control over this. And by the summer of next year, you're in the feels, you're in the relationship, because this is past life driven. Like you manifested this because you're like, I want this, but I don't know what to do or how to create it. Because you're continuing what you had with this past person. There's the thread. And the universe says, well, the universe is like, I'll take over then. Like if you don't want to do anything, I'll do it. But I think if you start dating, it takes control. Like you're like, I'll drive or you'll drive. See? But this is over. But the feeling of whatever that is continues. And that's what it is. It's like you want that same feeling, but you want control. It's just fat. I've never seen this. What's super fantastic, and I've never seen this. And see how the water's here and here. I've never seen the boats like this. And I've always seen it like this. The pages advance into the twos, but the fact is they're telling me, saying, hey, like there's people in your energy right now, and they're saying there's a possible third here that I'm not even paying attention to. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, and that's not the future person. That's just the third person there. Is there anyone you're asking about? Anyone you're curious about? That's good, but the person wouldn't play his part. So this is nice. Well, there's definitely a disconnect here. I can tell you, this here is disconnect energy. This is the future. We're like, is there one particular person that's super nice to you all the time? I mean, I'll say a guy. I feel like it's a masculine energy. Is there a guy who's always nice to you? Like a friend, a guy friend, who's super nice to you? This is just Cosmic being super nosy in your life. Like, because it feels like there's a guy who's always around you. He's kind of hangs around you. Like, we'll always do favors for you. If you say, hey, can you help me with this? He'll be like, yeah, I got you. Because that guy likes you. Just telling you. I'm letting you know he likes you. Like marriage material. And that's not the guy you're looking at. Yeah, see? Like, see? I do. But he's not for a relationship. He likes you. He's literally, see? See, you said it, but he's not for a relationship. And I said marriage material before you even said relationship. Yeah. I'm telling you. Because there's something in there that it's a scam. He's scamming you. He's hiding his feelings. Someone's hiding their feelings. Or hiding what it is. Yeah, he does. Like, there's something here. Like, the cup's coming off very shortly. You'll see what I'm talking about. Because you can see, look, see the cup here? In this? Like, the universe is telling me to tell you, he's one of the 3. There's a distant third guy, which I don't think even matters. Like, it's irrelevant. But the second guy is going to come in shortly. But you'll see, there's definitely, you can see 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, whenever I read, hang out and watch what I read. I pointed out, like, 1, 2. This is just one of those easy gifts that I have always been able to get. See how there's a little birdie here? It's someone you're always like, you can just say, hey, you could probably text this guy right now. You could probably say, hey, let me talk to you. But he likes you. Like, the reason I know that he's into you is that you could text him or you could talk to him. So he's definitely into you, and you know he's into you. Like, you like, there's not a mystery to this. I want to just check one more thing. Yeah. See, there's the friends. This is my friends. Friends. And this is like happy day. Could have a baby with this guy too. See, there's 3. And then they're saying there's another. You could honestly start pulling. I don't think you think of yourself as pretty, or you don't think yourself as good looking enough for this. You're like, I'm a mom. Like, I think that's what you're like, I'm a mom. No, you're very attractive in a lot of ways. You're a beautiful nurturer. You're caring. And there's things that you do bring to the table that guys are looking for. And maybe it's that direct energy, or maybe it's a determined energy, or whatever that is. Patience, persistence. I don't know. So one guy is definitely interested in you. There's one that's absolutely looking at you. But they're pretending to be friends. Huh. How fascinating. This is like angelically that they're reminding me. They're saying, don't forget about this. You're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody right now. It's that base root card. So that's what it is. It's just the angelic root card just coming back. All right. I think you don't trust your own intuition. I don't think you trust your own gift. I love when the cards are like this. It's fun. It's super fun. Well, that's the thing is but don't say failed. Haven't delayed success. Call it delayed success. Paula, you have this. Like you have this. Like the cards are trying to tell you, like, it feels like you're trying to be perfect, and that's not the goal here. Don't be perfect, right? That's all it is. Just try to be, I don't know, try to be the version of yourself that's happy. And this past person let you exist. I think that's what it was. This past person just let you be, let you find yourself. So that's all it is. That Page of Cups is a wonderful card, but it is, it's feelings. It's a lot of feelings. The Page of Cups comes in with that, like, you know, it's new love. Just so you know, it's really, look it up. You'll see. It's change something up a little bit. Maybe go, especially with the holidays here, go volunteer at a soup kitchen. Imagine meeting that person at a soup kitchen. But new love is coming. I can pinky promise you, new love is happening. It is absolutely happening. That's why I'm trying to hold back, because I don't want to give you too much. I want this to be magical for you, because there is new love. That's why I'm saying there's a couple guys. But I can promise you, I absolutely promise you, you'll have a partner soon. Because I don't want to give you too much. And that's where you got the magician over here. You had the magician here. It's working. I can promise you it's working. I'm trying to hold back. I'm so happy for you. You're gonna be married and have a baby. Can I tell you that much? I can tell you whatever I want. It's my channel. My guides are like, easy. It is really nice, though. But that's what I see. But this past person set the tone or set the bar, and you're like, I am that good. I am worth that peaceful energy. And maybe they have a baby, but you could have a baby. A baby at 43 is not bad. Like, honestly, not for nothing. I'm 50, and I'm like, I will have another kid. I would love to have another kid. Like, I would absolutely love to have a child. Like, into my second half of life. Oh my God. Especially after all I learned as a teacher for these past decades, transitioning to my next half of life. Oh my Lord. Oh my, I would homeschool that kid though. I would absolutely homeschool, teach the kid everything I've learned, but teach them correctly, teach everything I've known, all that stuff. Right? Yeah. Imagine me homeschooling my child. Yes or no? I'm saying you meet the right person. It's like, wow. But the whole thing is just, it fascinates me in this respect of like, how could you, and they're like, oh, you're too old. Who says you're too old? Because I actually had this conversation with my best friend. You guys know him on here, Fapina Butcher, my boy Frank. We talked about this probably a couple months ago. And he said that. He's like, would you? I'm like, yeah. I said, I would have another I would have another child. If I ever remarried, I said, I would probably, if that ended up coming up, I said, I would do it. I said, if that came down to it, I said, I think I would do it. I said, I would love that challenge. I said, I loved, my kids are older now. I said, I loved having my kids. They would tell you the same thing. Being a coach and all that stuff, I loved it. And this is a different world. I said, but not being a teacher and stuff, this would be the challenge of that. See? That's what I'm saying. So embrace that mindset. Don't give up on it because you don't think someone else will like it. Embrace what you want. And so I see that there. There's people out there that are like, yeah, let's do it. Like, why wouldn't you want? You need more people like you having children and having people like you who are saying, at least I'm honest with myself now and opening up to that part of you. That's all. All right, Stratic. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, let's make some noise. How are you? Holly, good reading. Beautiful reading. Appreciate you. How are you? All right, what do I need to know right now about this connection with M? Some iced tea here. I'm good, yeah. I look so young though. Ethereal, you've seen me too. I don't look even close to 50. But anyway, that's not even the point. The point is, it's like, I'll do whatever I want. Like, I work on my terms. I've always done that since I was been little and stuff. And, because life was a nightmare when I was younger. Not anymore. I set the boundary. If Cosmic wants a Cosmic Junior, then I'll have a Cosmic Junior, damn it. Right? You know, I want a little baby Cosmic. Give me that baby. Cosmic Junior. Oh my God. Babies are awesome. Love babies. All right. What do I need to know right now? All right, let's take a look here. All right, Stratic, give me 2 tarot decks. Let's get you read. Think about babies. I think it's because they don't talk. And I had to kick a kid out yesterday because they were bad-mouthing me. Not bad-mouthing me, they were back-talking. And I said, hey, I'll kick you out. I said, hey. Then when I kicked the kid out, the class was like, oh. I said, don't be a wise ass. I think I'll probably show my face sooner than later, and I'll probably do it not on here because I don't want to take up this space. Like I have it set up where my face will be in this corner, but I might end up doing it probably on Cosmic's Codex. I'll put my face on that. That's probably what I'll do. You are a starseed. Ooh, I get to pick the deck, Stratic. Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look at these feelings. Ugh, right? Feelings. And what was it? M? Actually, let's do 5 is alive in the communication deck. Always super reliable. Even Eterna, because I'll pull cards with Eterna, and even Eterna's like, she's like, this deck here. She's like, when I pull for like myself, she goes, because she tracks when I pull for myself. So I actually will have her, I'll kind of have her track when I'm pulling, and so she's like, my accuracy is like uncanny with 5. She's like, it's so crazy because she'll track. She's like, it's nuts. So I've had her tracking. In the beginning, I had her tracking. I used to report the percentages, and now she's like, it's nuts. She goes, some of the times it's like, how can you? She goes, you can't. Like, she goes, and I told, and because I'll report back to her later on, like Stratic, later, I'll tell her probably your reading, and then what I'll say is, I'll say I had a reading and whatever, but like, you know how I had like the double, what was it? No, we had. You know what was a prominent card today? The Page of Cups. We had it so much. I had it twice, the Page of Cups, and then I pulled it for you guys, and I pulled it. The Page of Cups has been very prominent. It's been almost like, it's not a timeline card like we've had recently with the Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is kind of a notification saying new love coming in for a lot of you guys, right? You're opening up your hearts, studying something, getting into some kind of new work. And some of you guys are opening channels or getting into some, like, YouTube is really volunteer work. Let's be honest. So you're getting to love, you're volunteering, you're finding some new jobs, you're getting something. But like, you volunteer. When you get into YouTube, you're volunteering for a while. Like, you're getting in there saying, I'm doing this because I love it. I'm going to volunteer because I love doing this. This just makes me feel good. And then eventually that volunteer work gets paid, and then it will get paid more and more and more. And it's not crazy money. You know, it's not Mr. Beast kind of cash, but it will pay you. But that kind of Page of Cups is saying, hey, you have a choice here. It's study. You know, do it for you, or it's love. Do it for the love of doing it. But it's either way you're going to do it. Like, it's if in the upright. But let's take a look here. Let's take a look at these feels. Akashic Energy page again. See what I'm saying? Mid-deck pull, you can see, or semi-mid-deck. But you can see right here. But that page of Pentacles is patience. Patience, new news is coming in, money, could be a job, it could be a raise. But what about the connection is saying we want to reach out, we want to send news, we want to send something, we want to get some information on somebody in the past. I'm going to take the secondary card that's coming out here for your logic. T-Stain Tarot upright. Really good news, right? We know this good news. They liked you. They had to have liked you. They can't just stop liking you. This is a message to everybody who listens. If you had connection with a past person, even if they don't talk to you, even if they went dead quiet, like super silent, and they shut you off, blocked you, I'm going to tell you, they still like you. Even if they went into full isolation, self-imprisonment, ran away, got dishonest, betrayed you, they still like you. They're running from themselves. This is the truth. This is the truth that the universe has tried to tell you over and over. That is their depression. That's their grief. That's their own anxiety. That's their own nightmare. Their isolation is not because you aren't good enough. It's not because you have put them into self-imprisonment. They put themselves there. They are restructuring. They are trying to self-impose something. You're an amazing person. You triggered this. Like, you feel guilty. Look it. Tower moment comes down from the universe top down. It says, hey, something happened where you both are feeling it. Not fair, not fair. Angelically, they are being tested. Legacy energy. Why are they being put there? Why are they feeling abandoned? Why are you both feeling abandoned? Who put each other there? Right now, the connection, and wherever we're in with this connection, where we're questioning it, where we're feeling exhausted, and we get through these relationship stages, right? Where the spark happens, where we have this moment of, oh, this feels great. Then we try to question if we really want to, pursue it. We start to open up. Hey, tell me about your parents. Then it gets to be physical, right? And then we take that and then we elevate it even further into spirituality. Tell me, what do you believe in? Why don't you believe in the devil? Like, that kind of stuff, and like deal breakers. But what the universe really tells you, it starts to tell you, is this is a divine connection. You don't just find someone, you don't stumble across somebody of that magnitude by accident. It just doesn't work. Your connection with this person is testing you on a divine level. If you want it to work, you have to give it time to breathe, to grow, and you have to give them a chance to come back as much as you have a chance to go back to them. Communication's a big part here. I always talk about the cups. The cups are a huge thing. Are you willing to talk to them? And are they willing to talk to you? When it gets really bad, and I mean really bad, who runs away? Which one of the two of you runs away? Because you're trying to reach back. You're trying to figure out what had happened. You're trying to ask the little birdie what went wrong. Because there's that Eight of Wands, the trigger moment. So that was like mid-November, Sag energy, I think 11/23. So that's like probably a few weeks ago, something happened, a trigger moment. Angelically, this is the strength energy saying, are we strong enough to stay together long term? I think you should start to focus on the growth, your own growth, self-growth. I love this because you're looking to grow your own energy. The universe says, if you can't do anything for them, which you're not supposed to, then you're going to work on you, and you did. And that's what's ended up happening here, because the angels are in their corner saying, what do you want to do? And many of us do this. We want to go back and fix the other person. Only if I could go and talk to so-and-so. If I could only just say this to them. If I could go and just have a moment with them alone. How many of us have said, heard, or seen that? Right? Or had a best friend that was like that. When they were breaking up or kind of leaving someone. We're like, hey, I just want to text them. No. They just, that space, that withdrawal, that with retreat, that's where the attraction happens inside that. You don't need to do anything. It's our own self doubt that causes the problems in relationships. And the universe is saying the communication's there, but we have to be open to that moment of pause. There it is. There's the strength. There's the pause right here. There's the moment of vulnerability. I talk about building in vulnerability, right? This is the strength energy. This is that energy. This is the Leo energy, right? But this is justice. This is that what I would call Libra energy. Well, it'll all work out no matter what. If they don't do their work, it's on them. It's not on you. It's on them. So what ends up coming in here is the pause, the recoup. But what comes in is the moment of respect. It's the first time we actually pulled the Emperor, I think, today, is the moment to saying that you're standing your ground. This other person with M, they're just standing there holding their placement, but you are remembering that you came here to be that version of yourself that tests other people. You're not allowed to outgrow what you once felt. Even if it's felt like home, but you're supposed to be that version of yourself that stays true to that version. And that's where sometimes we lose the money, we lose what we worked on, we lose that, like, oh, I've been working on myself. How many of us got back together with an ex? Hey, what have you been doing? I've been doing this, this, and this. What have you been doing? Not much. And there's a big difference, right? How many of us seen that? Or even in movies, right? And when that person says, I've been doing this, this, and this, they stop doing those things and they get back together with the ex and they give up on those things. I've been learning a new instrument. I've been doing this. I've been taking karate or whatever it is, It's that moment. It's not going deep. It's surface level, just learning new things. But those new things teach us about ourselves. And in that communication, it says, I have been able to move on. And it scares the other person. The relationship's telling us, Wheel of Fortune says, we will never hit rock bottom. We will never hit rock bottom. Your worth is not measured by this other person. And it's not going to be measured by your productivity. Because you can forgive yourself by not knowing everything. And this universe is going to put you back in a moment of where they're going to learn what you've been doing and what you've been getting through. As much energy as you put in here, that's the universe saying you are going through a universal tower moment. The universe wants you to know that this is putting you through this test. It's putting you through this test because it's a judgment. But this is not just you. This is other people, like friends, family, people who kind of push you away from that person, or who push you back towards them. Because angelically, you're being tested. If you can make it through this last stage, this test, successfully, and you cannot answer their tests for them. You cannot take their test and just check off the boxes. If they can make it through on their own, this is ultimate success. So I know there's an ache here. I know there's a pain. I can see it. I can feel it. But I don't know if it's yours or theirs, but somebody is wanting to reach out and get back together with the other person. And that's why I'm letting you know the curiosity, it's really going to help you figure out that you need to move on to something else. But let me see here. Let me go back to chat for a second because I want to see what's going on with the two of you guys. Because you had put, what do I need to know right now about my connection with M? So what is going on with M Stratic? What is going on with M? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, it's like breadcrumbing. There's a wild card energy that's not expected. I think we never expect this. We go into these relationships with narratives too. That's the other thing too. Page of Cups, right on this, whatever this is. And I'm going to be honest with all you guys. I don't know what this is. This is one of those universe things that I'll figure out later on when I'm offline. I'm just sitting by myself, meditating. Oh, but the page, this is T-Stain Tarot, skips my intuition, everything. But the fact that it threw the Page of Cups on there, which is called the connector card, says the universe came in, bang, slammed it down. It's doing this to you. This is not like it happened that someone's doing it to you. It's a universe doing this to you. It's a test. Yeah, it's a test. Justice energy. This is harmony. Can you wait? Can you wait? Can you do it? Can you wait? like, oh, it feels heartbroken though. I'm oh my god. I remember there's times I yelled at the universe, like, screw you, I'm not doing this. And then I got to the point I was like, fine, let's talk. It's like literally like it's like an evolution of the soul. I remember I cut my hand once and I wasn't supposed to go live. I was like, screw you, I was so pissed. And I still went live, and it was the worst live I had. But you're fine. Listen, he just stopped talking to you. That doesn't, listen, does that mean you're not good enough? No, it doesn't. That Page of Cups means new love coming in. If he doesn't come back, a better person comes in. I can guarantee you this. We'll lock the guarantee in on this date right here. I'm telling you, that's what the universe is telling you. I promise you. That's how my universe works. like people I look at, I'm interested in all this. If someone doesn't come in, it's not because your ego takes over and says, I'm going to replace you with someone better. No, the universe says if someone doesn't match you, then you get a better life lesson. You're willing to work on it. Yes, you're willing to make it work. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're saying, hey, I'm here waiting. I'll work on it. And then the universe says, if they're saying no, and they walk away and they don't want to work on themselves and do the work, and they just want to pretend it doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I can foresee the next couple people I will possibly date before it even happens. Like, and that's what's crazier. I never talk about it to anybody. And what happens is those people I start talking to, like, there's almost like a dating thing that happens. And this next people come in. Like, I don't try to make it happen. And what happens is the universe, like, those people get tested. It's like mirror energy. But it's because, what's your happiness? What's your joyous outcome? That's the goal here. Because you're in the spotlight right now. You matter most. And you've done what you needed to do. That's what the goal is here. You did nothing wrong. If someone else has an emotional immaturity, that's okay. Let them be immature. But they're thinking about you. People don't just stop thinking of someone. And that's what our biggest fear is. Like, we're like, they just erased me out of their memory, like a computer hits delete. I do not recall. No, that's not how it works. They're going to think about you, because if you act like it doesn't bother you, and I know that sounds crazy, but imagine you're all of a sudden it doesn't bother you, and you're dating someone else, you're happy, and you're posting the most happiest pictures on your social media, right? You're smiling, you're giggling, you're enjoying. What does it look like to them? Just for a logical half second, right? Yeah, you put that out there, and so it doesn't delete, because they still have those feelings. And that's what I'm telling you, is when we have those rock bottom endings, it's about someone else's depression or grief or anxiety or their nightmare they're living. That's why I look at this and I say, wait a second. When someone else runs away or is dishonest or is betraying or is going through that thievery moment, it's that. Because how many people have gone, raise your hand out there, hit the thumbs up. How many of you have gone through an abusive relationship? How many? You can only put up one hand. No, right? Because it's like, come on. But we have all gone through the being bullied in a relationship, the feeling like we've gone through some kind of violent relationship, and that sucks. And we don't want that again. Nobody needs that. That's mental. Oh, it's mental. It destroys us. It's so mental. My point is, what is the outcome here? Right? You get curious. What's going on? How come they're not reaching out to us? And that's what these cards are telling me. Why don't they reach out? Why are they not coming back? Is this intentional? Do they hate me? No. To the contrary, they love you. You're causing a tower moment in their reading. If I read them, that's the mirror of this. That's why I'm a big fan of studying all of this, the Hermetic teachings and the esoteric writings, and getting into like the looking what's behind the glass. Because that self-imposed isolation and all that imprisonment, all of that matters. And then they go, oh, they're dating too. Are they cheating on me? No, they're trying to forget you, because there's too many choices. You being the best, right? And when you feel like they're moving on or they abandon you, no. You are the wish come true. They could never replace you. And that's what I start to see in these readings. And I can't say that too much, because it feels, I don't want to build your egos up out there. That's what I tell you guys. I cannot tell you that, because it's going to make you feel like, oh, so I go out there just to hurt people emotionally. No, but you guys are amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to cuddle with half of you guys out there? Cosmic Collective, really? Who's not going to want to cuddle and hang out and watch movies with you and talk to you at night? You are beautiful nurturers. You're natural healers. You're communicative. You know what you want. Right? No one's saying, you're not asking for the most luxurious watch. You're asking for someone to just see you. Just see you. But then when I start telling you, those people out there going, God damn, all these other people out there are so shallow, and there's no one like you. That's the difference. The cards are reiterating it. I see it when I talk to you. The cards confirm it. and your guide's hammering home and saying, hey, dummy, what are you doing? Like, you just want a partnership. You want the deep love. That's fine. You deserve that. Right? Yes, sir. Home run. Yeah, you're going to get anxious. I promise you, they miss you. They miss you. They miss you. They do. And that's why we do certain things. That's why we sit there and we kind of overthink people. We get attached to those people. It's easier to kind of pretend than it is to embrace. I appreciate you guys for being here. I really do. Dominate. Because that's the thing, we get stuck. We really do. We get super stuck in ourselves. And we kind of overthink, and we we don't do one thing, and we're like, oh, I should have, could have, would have. And you spiral. We all spiral. I mean, I don't. I honestly don't. I used to. I stopped. I don't think like that anymore. I had to stop doing it. But I guess that's my father figure energy. It's my daddy energy, right? Because it's like, no, stop it. See, there we go. Dad energy. But yeah, I love reading on this. Christine, yeah, pick 2 tarot decks. Let's read for your dad. Let's see what's going on with that. Stratic, you're fine. You are fine. You're welcome. Yeah, so I'll be on here for a little bit longer. Maybe about another half hour, 45 minutes. 3 and 4. Knocking at the door. But it's interesting, right? Sometimes we just need a little support. That's all we need. We just need a little support. And that's one of those things is when we get that support, it teaches us it teaches us a whole new level of ourselves. Because when you feel alone, I mean very alone, like nobody hears you, no one sees you, it's scary. But when you're on a team, when you're part of something, you feel like you can expand and be part of something bigger. So much better. All right, let's take a look on the dad. Let's see. Oh, first card out. No justice yet. Still feels very unfair. The universe is jumping right out here. Christine, it really feels unfair right now. I don't know what's going down. But we're not even splitting hairs. Like, I'm on the outside looking in on this part of this. This is emotions. It's super unfair right now. I don't think nothing's been resolved. It's going to resolve fair on your side. I can promise you. Don't panic. Do not panic. Logically, angelically, I'm telling you, it falls in your favor. It does. It will, okay? But right now it does. It's not. Nothing's happened. Nothing's fair. You're like, this sucks. It's not right. It does fall in your favor. This is a moment of silence and questioning. See, look at your fighting. Wow, fascinating. So so far so good, so right. I know it is. You're gonna get back to doing whatever it is. It's gonna go back to doing this. I think there's a slowdown somehow. There's a decision you're gonna have to make, and it might come down to, believe it or not, settle or pursue, and that's something you have to really consider. I know right now, knee-jerk reaction, attack. However, spiritually, there's something you have to decide. If you go after pursue, it might not work out in your favor. If you settle, it might work out in your favor. And there's the pursue. I'm going to get more clarification on this, but they're telling me this is a moment of, this is not a quiet time. This is a moment of basically, think about you thinking about what you want to do with this. See, because you're out in the cold. This is a moment before you go into the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. This is the moment before you move into that, like, I just got done talking about this recently, but I'm going to go into explaining this through the teaching, but this is like you and your dad are out in the cold. No one's helping you guys. There's people that will help, but they can't. All you got to do is just wait. I know it sounds tough, but once you get to the 6, you're going to be able to kind of help others with what's going on here. You have so much knowledge you've learned. The money's there. It's going to come back. I promise you. Look, Empress energy, it works out in your favor. You've got to trust this process. And the way that I mean that is spiritually. This is not a 3D experience for you. This is more of a spiritual ascension. You're taking this with you and your dad to a spiritual level where it has never been done before. It's very logical. They're going to get in trouble one way or another, but you're going to have to take this to a place where you're going to say, what do I decide? Empress energy. How do I want to create? Because the abundance, the parenting, all that comes back. How would your dad want this to be dealt with? King of Cups energy. Wow. Angels are playing a part here, just so you know. This pause is on the angel side of things. They're not making it known, but angelic. Right here, what they're telling me is the reason you're not getting any messages or anything is it's not the courts. It's not anyone not doing anything. It's not like the system. It's because you're ascending. I think I mentioned this once before, but it's because you're going to make a decision about what you want to have happen here. It's going to change the rest of your life. Dark Horse Canada energy, Virgo energy, it comes in your favor. The Hermit, there's somebody or something looking deeper into something here. It could be research. There's a change in this relationship, change in something that happens, but that works out in your favor because there's somebody or something looking off in the distance. You're not wrong. This does work out in your favor. You're going to get news coming up very shortly in January. You're going to hear about something that's in your favor. I promise you. It seems super quiet right now, like very quiet. Like you and your dad are out in the cold. I promise you. But you're going to be on the inside very, very shortly. I don't think you have to do anything. Look at these two match. Wow. They're a divine match. Your dad is not aligned with you, and I don't think that's... He's on the inside already, just so you know. I feel like you guys are not on the same page, is the best way to put it. But he already has his justice because you're learning your lesson. Tower moment's coming down to the Dark Horse candidate, the one who doesn't see it's coming. Virgo energy. I don't know if there's a Virgo in here. Wow. I gotta pull on this. What happens, like, I'm not saying this happens, but what happens if your dad passes before this is resolved? Like, that's a question I'm asking. I'm not saying that happens. That's a question I was asking. But see, the Lover's card came out and said, no, that's not what happens. Because you guys come out very happy in this, just so you know. I must be getting tired from reading all the tarot. But the tower moment, the tower moment comes down on them, I think. Like, they think they got away with it, I think. Like, they did not. They think they've gotten away with it, see? Behind the scenes, the universe is restructuring. They're going to get hammered on this, just so you know. Yeah, look. It's coming down on... Look, I'm telling you, look. It's coming down on her. On them. See, there's the one energy. Leo energy, marriage energy, you have rights. See, like, it's coming down. Let me ask you, are the courts involved right now? Are you dealing with the courts? Yes or no? Because I feel like the courts are someone's about to make a decision, legal decision, that falls in your favor and makes her very unhappy, and you love this decision. And money comes back to you. Like, they have to pay you back. It's coming. Like, this is court. I don't always talk about it that way, but that's court too. Because someone's fighting this, like fighting whatever this final decision is. Yeah. I think this whole court thing, it's lawyers. Like, you have the ability to fight her, and you know the minute this happens, it brings reality to whatever this is. Because I pulled, it's Empress versus Emperor, but you're aligned. Like, you guys, there's an alignment issue. This is a very loving thing. Like, you guys think you're all doing it for the best reasons. But this is, like, really scary because, like, emotionally, there's two people out in the cold here. I'm going to tell you, it falls in your favor. I get you. I'm promising you, it falls in your favor. I don't know what the delay is, but there's absolutely some kind of delay that's happening. But I feel like January is a big month because this is air sign energy. January too. So I feel like something happens in January. What is the holdup for them? Why are they not acting? That's the question, right? Because this outcome is in your favor, but they haven't acted yet. And I feel like January is a big month for you for this. At least the cards are reporting back January. Christine, what is it saying here? I have all the paper trail bank statements. So what is the lawyer saying here? Because I want them to be with him. Won't let me see him. I need all the documentation from the banking statements. Okay. Because you are in the driver's seat of this, just so you know. It's a life lesson about something. I was alive. Manifest. I don't know. Maybe we're not there yet. Oh, because we're not in January. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but we're not there yet. It's something I had to learn with stocks and like investments. I'm like, but I want it. But they're like, you're not there yet. Like, it's a patience thing. And that's why I'd asked point blank, about your dad passing and stuff. And it's like, no. Easy. It's like, no. I was like, what happens? And they're like, that's not what the issue is. It's like, it's life lesson stuff. It's like you're controlling where your dad would have come and saved you, that Emperor energy. Now you're saving your dad. It's the roles are reversing. And as older he gets, the more you're creating that like role reversal. But it works out in your favor. Like, I'll tell you if it doesn't. I'll tell you when it doesn't, and I don't see it. But the tower moment's coming, and you see it. But you're creating it. Like, you're manufacturing a tower moment. Like, I was like, I saw that tower moment in this corner right here, right, when I pulled. And I was like, damn, that's scary. And I was like, and so my guide said pull. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like your dad passing. I was like, oh. And so there was a lover's card. I was like, no, you're making this. That's why I'd asked what you were doing. And so you're like, no, I'm getting all the documentation together. So you and the lawyer, think about this logically, right? For half a second, you're doing great because you're putting all of this in order with a lawyer to say, we present this to you, judge. Now, what are they doing on their side? Nothing. Right? But see, yes. It's a very sad situation. Spiritually, I'm telling you, not only are you helping your dad, and is it a slow progress? Yes. I wish I could hug you. I really do. I super do. Yes, exactly. This is working. But also, you're proving to yourself that this here is validated. Like, this is right here validated for you. You're like, I had tarot read and it worked for me. When you leave this, 10 years from now, when you walk away and you're like, oh, I remember when, you have a validation point. It is, yes, it is divine timing. And January is big. I don't know why January has to happen. But the swords are definitely, it's air sign energy, and we're so close to that transition. It's Aquarius season. So they're saying into Aquarius season, and it's the transition of that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the budgets and the government and shutdown and this delay and how it puts stress on. I don't know. It sounds, it feels like that. I know it sounds weird, but it feels like there's some kind of like domino effect that's happened. But the greed and desire is absolutely there. I feel it. You know it. Like, I don't have to tell you. But the losses on their end, they feel very. The problem is, I don't know if they end up in jail. I think that's what ends up happening for you. I'm going to be blunt with you, because you're going to have the urge to say, I want them in jail, I want them long term, and they're going to come to you and say, we have this option to do, we can do this or this. What do you want to do? And you're going to want maximum penalty. Maximum, right? So you have a decision to make. If you can have instant, definite penalty, or go to court, do this, what are you going to want to do? And then lose it all. And that's going to be another decision you have to make. It's really, it's divine. But you're not wrong, and you're not wrong in what you're looking at. What's fascinating to me, and for you, just so you know, from my perspective on the other side of the camera here, is the guides, they keep pointing you back, like saying, it's all part of the plan. I do appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yes, see, and that was the other thing in the reading that they were saying. You're learning so much from this. You go back and rewatch it. You'll see that your guides are saying you have learned so much from this that you become you're like a knowledge expert. So, you could even, not for nothing, honestly, Christine, you could even put like a small YouTube channel together. Don't have to be on it permanently, and just put a bunch of videos out there saying, hey, if this ever happens, heads up. And just put like 7 videos out and just put them out and let them live and breathe on their own, never go back. But knowing what you know, put that out there, say, hey, this happened, just let you guys know, and that's it. And never return. Because that knowledge that you learn from this, once it solves and resolves, say, hey, that becomes a living record, right? It becomes essentially, this becomes our Akashic records, doesn't it, in a way? Like our 3D modern Akashic record, right? Because that's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm putting this out there as record for someone else to get help. Because we always look for help. And where do we go? Hey, I got to fix the toilet broke. Where do I go? YouTube. I got to change the spark plugs. YouTube. And that's what you're doing. And that's what you're doing. Because that's what you'll be doing. You're saying, I went through this. Maybe, just maybe I can help somebody. And my situation might be different than yours. And that's what the guides are saying. You have learned that. You don't have to be fancy about anything. And people will appreciate you. Say, hey, thank you for putting that out there. And they'll say, hey, my situation's a little different, but thank you for sharing this. I learned something from you. And that's what you could do once this is done. And I would love that for you, because it would at least let people talk to you about it and say you could share with them. Yes. Exploiting the elderly gets me so pissed. Like, I try to hold back, but yes. God, I would throat punch someone if I saw that. Like, hey, how you doing, Book? Oh my God. Kidding me? Oh. Like, really? Like, taking advantage of an elderly is like taking advantage of a baby. It's like it's like, that's what makes like giving the elderly like a cell phone, right? Like, what do I do with this? Same thing. Give a cell phone to a baby. What do I do with this? It's the same mentality. It's different worlds for each of them. They don't live in these worlds. This is in betweens. Say 6'7" to an elderly person. They go, what? It's just depending on where you are in this lifetime. It's awesome. It's like, they have their own way of life. We, especially in America, have got away from at least protecting and admiring, the seniors and the elderly. Like, get out of my way. It's like, really? That's someone's grandfather or grandmother. Like, I know if their grandkids heard you, they would not be happy. So it's like, we should treat the elderly like they're our grandparents, because there's few of them. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm different. Maybe I am different. I don't know. All right, let's grab from the let's go through the queue, grab from random here. This song is back. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get a song. It's is Dominate here? Grab Dominate. And get the next person. Andrea. It's just random, guys. It's all random. I'm not trying to fire up the queue here. All right. And like I say to people, if you're not picked, look at it in a good way. Like the universe is like, you're all set. You're good. Kiss on the forehead. All right, love. Let's give you a couple cards. I know the work you do. Let's try to help you out here. Look, you see. Like December, this is past, present, future. Tower moment. So something's going to change in your future here, and this is one of those things I've been talking about. Try to get you guys to be aware. In my own readings, I've been pulling these out there. Think of this like a citadel. Think of this as a watchtower. Think of this not always as a bad thing, right? We take this as a very bad card, but it's whatever we make of these cards, and that's what I've always been told. At least when I've been taught in tarot cards. But this, yes, it can be unwanted change, disgrace, upheaval, could even be a little bit of violence. But if we put these in place ahead of time, it could be a citadel on watch out, look out. So Justice, Libra energy, and the heads up. In December, we could be going through some kind of situation with some police. Heads up, giving and receiving. So Prince Charming coming in, we have this energy, so be on the lookout here. I don't know what this means for you, but I would be on the very, very big lookout. There's definitely some big change coming in December for you. That's what I see for you, Anna. Especially with this kind of layout here. It's the universe like skipping me, but telling you, Tower moment in your real world. So I don't know if something's going down or someone's giving you some trouble. Don't sweat it. I don't want it to panic you. Yeah, see? Like, that's why I was like, I don't want to read for you. Yeah, exactly. See? Because your intuition can't see it. Like it's like recalibrating you. See? There's December again. I'm just telling you, don't sweat it. Look, I know you want to bounce, but now you're all panicking. Look, you're good. You're good. Just go with love first. Look, can you stop someone from like banging on your door in the middle of the night? No. Right? Can you stop someone from falling in love with you, madly in love with you? No. Right? Can you stop someone from becoming obsessed with you? No. It's a life lesson. So it's just, that's all this tower moment is. I don't think it's anything major for you. It's just something you cannot foresee, and your own intuition can't foresee. But if I tell you, now you're going to hyper focus on it and saying, oh my God, tower moment, where is it coming? See? It's supposed to be an unseen thing. Now it's teaching you and I something, saying this is why you weren't picked. But now you're going to leave here going, oh my God, tower moment. Don't worry about it. It's nothing you're supposed to, it's just basically saying there's a major shakeup coming in your life. I promise. You'll be good. You'll be good. Because you have to shake free the rust, right, before you ascend, kind of thing. Like, I mean, it could be maybe not even talking to family members, right? Maybe the holidays bring up some stuff and saying, hey, I'm not talking to you anymore. Maybe people tell you, hey, get off YouTube. It's not working for you. And you say, what? Get out of my face. Seriously. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's people don't believe in you. Like, you're like, I believe in me. You know that kind of feeling? And that's what you do. You just say, well then, peace. And that maybe that's the realization. I don't think it's anything bad. I think it's just in the end it's gonna look bad. It's gonna be like, you don't talk to so and so anymore? Alright, Dominic, this is for you. Sorry, Love Anna jumped the line. Alright, Dominic, pick 2 tarot decks. Let's read for you. Like, I don't mind tarot moments. I remember when I first started reading the tarot cards and stuff, and then I saw a tarot moment, like, no, that's not for me. I don't want that. And I would ignore it. And then things would happen. I'm like, oh, damn. But then I said, okay. I started to look forward to them. I did. I really, really did. I started to look forward to those tower moments. You know why? Because I knew it was fine. I knew it was fine. I was like, tower moments, they just change things up. I was like, whatever. And I would just picture myself riding the tower down, like sliding down it. Two and three? Right. Mm-hmm. All right, Dominic, I don't think... Did you have a question? I don't think you did. I think you just had a general. Do you have a question, Dominic? Or you just want me to read for you? Message for my loved one. Oh, nice. Oh, I love this. I love this. Because look what's right here. See? That's like, I have one of these. Like, I have one of those. So it's a it's like the most deepest, most profound communication. What is that? What are you throwing at me? What are you throwing at me? Look at that. I just threw it up there. I didn't even look at it. I just threw it on the table. So you're with us. It's kind of like the daily card. The Page of Cups. We talked about this earlier, but the Page of Cups has that like new love, volunteer energy. It's getting in that like mindset of, you know, you're worth it. It's opening yourself up to finding it. You know, being in love means falling in love, falling in that mindset. Having heartbreak is beautiful too, because then you learn the life lessons and you get to fall in love again and again and again. And then you eventually find the long-term person. There it is. Look at how cool is that? So Dominate, you're about to fall in love. If you haven't already, I think you're about to fall in love. I think you're about to fall in love long term. I think this person, whoever this person is, really wants you. They really want to desire you. There's some kind of long-term desire. There's Gemini love right there. It's being vulnerable or being open to being vulnerable. Let yourself be desired. And there it is. There's Akashic energy right there. This is T-Stain Tarot. It's rising that, it's just rising that, like, raising that vibration just a little bit further, realizing who you are as a soul and opening that eye, the third eye a little bit. That knowing, hey, heartbreak was the doorway to love. And that's fascinating to you because you never really considered that, because it's almost like a sneaky way the universe works. Isn't it? Isn't it? Because you have to forgive yourself, saying, hey, it's okay. I fell in love, then I got heartbroken. And so many of us have like cheated or done something, and we put ourselves in this weird place. But some souls we meet like almost before we actually have met in real life, and we recognize this resonance and percentage. Super fertile, powerful. I love this. This is like the creator energy coming in with the Wheel of Fortune mid-deck pull, also coming in. This in reverse coming in, showing us it's the foundation set by the universe, by the will of the universe. Underneath it all, no matter what happens at the end of the day, you still have that passion, that spirit passion, that soul passion. So from the guide of the universe, it's telling you over this heartbreak, over this past, you've raised your vibration, or you're raising your vibration. Short throw energy tells us angelic love comes in. It's going to be a very passionate, powerful relationship. It almost feels sneaky. Four Swords energy leads to Libra energy, which leads to Aquarian. This is all air sign energy, which is so definitely air. Maybe a lot of intellect. Maybe you're with a really intellectual partner. Could be. I was about to say when do they come in, but this is December, so it's coming in really shortly. They're really they I don't know if you're curious or you have an inquisitive mind, but they satisfy that inquisitive part of your mind. Or it's Gemini meeting Capricorn energy. A little bit of Leo in the background here, but this is long-term success. This is a long-term partnership. You go into it with like whatever happens, and then all of a sudden you look back 20 years and you're together. Gemini lover energy. Gemini lover energy. These two, they complete that Gemini compassion. It's like when you go in and meet somebody, and this is what's really fascinating. They come from the same tarot deck. There's 6 tarot decks here. But this person comes in and they're unlike anybody you've ever met. And whoever this person is like, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I met that other person, had heartbreak because I wouldn't meet this person. That's fascinating. It's, yeah, see, it's final justice. And then this card goes here, Empress energy. Wow. Now, mind you, I had no idea what that card was. So it puts you into how you feel is how you start looking. Relationship change, single to dating. The X catches hold of this, so you know. You'll actually see the X is way out here in this card. They're hiding. Like, so it's Wheel of Fortune. You know how you want your ex to miss you? They miss you. And they're going to miss you a lot because you're never going to be single again. And they're going to be like, I wish I could have, would have, should have. The universe is like, this was not making them feel bad, but it does. There's those two people in the distance. I talked about this earlier. This is Capricorn energy as well. This is actually happening now. Whoever this person is, they want to give you that Libra justice energy. There's air sign energy again. That's Libra. They could have Libra in their chart. They could be the Libra that attracts you or attracts them. It could be the passion. It could be the way they kiss. It could be the way they treat you. It could be the way they hold you. It could be the way they hug you. You know, it could be the way they treat you just in general. The way they just buy you a Frappuccino kind of thing. It could be just the way they treat you differently than anyone has ever treated you. They come in with this air sign energy, but it's very patient. It's very caring, kind, past life. It's almost like it's anything but what you expected. Two of Cups, and by the way, it's this Two of Cups. It comes in with this communications unlike anything you've ever had. They treat you like an empress. Wow. This half my empress is right here, just on you. So I don't know if you like to feel pretty or you like to feel wonderful or sexy or whatever that is, but it comes in with like they treat you right. They treat you the way you want to be treated, because when you come in, this is that justice card, that Libra energy. This is like this person is always going to be on your mind and you're going to always be on their mind. They're going to always be thinking about each other. Angelically, you're guided to this person. No mistakes here. Only happy little accidents, right? So the universe is saying you've been burdened for a while, maybe not having this person, but that ends now. 8 of Wands energy, fast moving action. It's like a lightning, you know, like getting in the elevator at the same time. Which floor? Ooh, same floor. Where are you going? Oh, same room. Wow, what a coincidence. You're going to the same place. And it happened all because you had an ex. It had heartbreak that led to this Empress energy. Really powerful energy. You're allowing yourself to fall in love again. You know, letting that sparkle come back to those eyes, letting that smile come back on that face. You know what I'm saying? You're letting yourself just enjoy being who you want to be. Because even in that heartbreak, you're rerouted back to who? Yourself, that Empress self. And not all storms, you know, come to disrupt your life. Some clear your path, and that's the most fascinating part of this, right? Creativity, whatever this is, that passion, that Ace of Wands, is that soul's rebellion, saying, "Hey, we're going against the ordinary this time. There's no truth that cannot be given. We're revealing something within you." That's what makes this person say, "I love you. You're amazing. Can I get more of you, please?" All right, Dominate. What was your question here? Let's see. How and the person I was with has passed. Past life, Dominate. Past life. It's timeline stuff. That's why. Communication issue. So a past life person, just all that means to me to tell you is like they came in from, like you guys have past life lessons you haven't finished. That's it. Yeah. Imagine they were a ghost. They're going to feel very familiar to you. You ever meet someone that feels very familiar to you? Like you're like, hey, have I met you before? And then you haven't? Past life energy. Yeah. You're not holding back from any of that energy. So this angelic, this, because each of these cards have their own meaning, but when you see these shiny cards, you're not holding back from any of that anymore. You're letting yourself embrace whatever this feeling is that you like to feel. How you like, whatever that is, that feeling is. I get you. Bob Ross. Shout out Bob Ross. Thank you, BLT. You caught it. All right, Andrea, how are you? Any messages from my spirit guides about love for the rest of the year? And then after Andrea, I'll pull for one more, and then we'll keep going. So if you're in the queue, you have a chance to get picked here. We got, is that Jude, Diamond, Sanjana, BLT, and then we'll, and then I think that's it. I did pretty good. I crushed the queue today. I did pretty well. I love reading live. I really do. I really do. I think reading live is fun for me. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. I'm an 8. All right. Andrea, can you pick 2 tarot decks? And what are we reading on for you? Is this love or is this something else? Spirit guides, love for the rest of the year. Bob Ross, yeah. That whole thing with the no mistakes, no accidents, happy little mistakes, happy little, right? He talked about that. And I used to watch him when I was little. He used to be on the TV and stuff. I was always fascinated with him. I don't know what it was about his energy. I guess maybe I bring a little bit of Bob Ross here. What do you guys think? I have a little bit of Bob Ross to me. Happy accidents. That's it. Thank you, BLT. 1 in 6. It was his calm demeanor. I think that's what it was. He was so purposeful about what he did. And I very much appreciate it. I would be up on Saturday mornings just watching him paint. It was weird because it would be for cartoons. I'm not from Boston. What? Ryan, who told you I was from Boston? What the hell? I'm not from Boston. I'm from Georgia. I'm way from Georgia. Listen, I'm going to go get my car. Does that sound right? I'm going to get my car. That's more like I'm going to get my car and bring it around back. Get my car. Oh, you know what I've been saying to the kids? The charges. Hey, who needs a charger for their Chromebook? Talk about Boston. Like, you need a charger? Who said, who needs a charger again? The kids are like, I need a charger. Little 3rd graders. I need a charger. And see? Yeah, that's right. The Peach Tea, Georgia. All right. Let's take a look at your love life here, Andrea. We're not naming names, but we know there's a Leo in this reading somewhere. Virgo energy. Wow, it looks good for you. Little birdie's telling you something here. Emotions opening up your heart chakra. I love this. And then Gemini lover energy. What it is you come at this very straight, and I like this for you. Ooh, what's going on here? So let's be honest with everybody. Let's be honest with each other. Let's be honest with ourselves. Andrea is a very lovable person. Single, according to this. But moving on. One last look back. That's what it looks like to me. Andrea, you giving one last look back to this Leo the Lion? Maybe. But it looks like you are moving on. A lot on your mind. Past life energy going on here. King of Swords, Aquarian energy. We have that truth seeker. We have that kind of energy coming in. Something always on their mind, just like you. We have the air sign. Could be Gemini, could be Libra. We have the strength. You are very powerful. That's what I like about you. You're very strong, stalwart. You know what you're doing. So when you're coming in with this is about, it could be a little bit of a control, but it's about understanding. This is December. We've been waiting long enough, and you're not going to wait forever. That's okay. That's good. Money's a big important part here, but it's not everything. We have, what is this? 12 pentacles already out of 6 cards. Something's hidden here, though. What are we hiding? Moon energy. Passion, secret love, secret attraction. 2 Tower is coming in also at the base of the logic. At the base of the emotion, setting up the foundation, right? Queen of Swords, short throw energy to the King of Swords. Very intriguing. 10 of Cups, your happiness is most important to you, but you have money. Money will come in. But underneath it all, you will ultimately be happy. You'll have what you want. 2 kids here, too. I don't know if we have children, if we're looking for children, but 2 children here. And I always talk about the multiples in the card, right? I always talk about multiples. We have 3, 3, 4. But it's 3. We have the 3 here, and we have 2. We have 2. So I don't know if there's like multiple people who are kind of in and out with different relationships. But maybe we're taking a moment of overview or self-analyzation of this relationship. Prince Charming in here. We're kind of taking a bird's eye view, and that's what this Falcon does. Is it says, let's take a moment, very happy, enjoy life, but what do I really need? Falconeer kind of like gives you that moment of saying, look, what do I need here? You want charm, you want princess or Prince Charming coming in, you want happiness, home. Cups are more important to you than the money. You want some money, you need to be able to live. I get that, but the truth is, you want a man to take care of you or be part of that life. Stability is the best way to put it, right? And when it comes in with this energy, it's going to come in with this depth meets charming meets I've got you. It's kind of like the beginning of Lovers, right? It's the respect, the leadership, the planning, saying, let's go on this picnic, let's do that. But it's the beginning of something bigger. Past life meets passion, meets curiosity, meets stability, meets vulnerability. So whatever this is, this person, whoever this is that comes in, that looks older, has air sign energy, charming, deep, angelic, considerate. This person coming in has this moment come in. It looks like they come in by December or in December. They have the moment, but they create money or they create wealth by taking that better view. This could be you. You could actually be bringing this person in. They could have Leo in their chart. They could have that Virgo in their chart. Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus. Wow, you have I'm really feeling Libra energy though, just so you know. I'm feeling a lot of air sign on this reading. See, Libra. This is Taurus energy, but it's life lesson with the Libra undercurrents. So what I'm feeling for you is, honestly, I feel like you're learning a life lesson with somebody, and you're trying to move on and balance your life out. Intuition takes on. It's like you're taking on a new mode of yourself. Gemini, lover energy, self-love. Who is this person? Taurus energy. There is money here. I don't know if you have money or if this person has money. There's money here. I gotta go back to chat for a second because I don't know why I'm picking up money on this. Andrea, are you making money or is this person making money? Because we're trying to read for love, and there's love here. There's Gemini, there's lovers, but it's honestly like there's, because the love is not here, and it's coming in. Like, I'm gonna be honest. See, this, the older Knight of Pentacles kind of like evolves into this King of Pentacles, kind of starting as a Knight of Cups. This energy is like you have money coming in, but this it's like if you don't have love, you're gonna make money. See, look at it's gotta be him, because I don't want to call it him. Like, I don't want to call it him because he's not showing up in his sign, and it's almost like he's hiding. But this is past life money. But this guy is making money. Like, he's happy, he's alone, he's making money, and it's not, he's not seeing anybody angelically. He's finding he's in his own head, like he's doing his own thing. But you're his girl. I'm gonna tell you, you are his girl. There's all these other signs that are in here, but they're not him. I want to be honest, they're not him. And that's that's the justice in the situation. What's so fun is but it's not him. It's not him. But it's not him. Look it's not him. This is Aquarius energy. This is like that, like it's the justice, truth seeker, the homecoming. It's like, but it's not him. And he thinks about you. Wow. The card's like, yep, keep going. Like, he's your guy and you're his girl. Like, there's no way around it. Like, he's the knight of the high priestess. Like, do you see how it says Knight of the High Priestess? You change him. Like, when you're together with him, you change his soul, and he changes yours. The two of you make each other better. I'm sorry. You make each other better. Hello? Hello? Can I get 1,000 likes on this goddamn video, universe? What the fuck? Like, really? Hello? Jesus, right? Like, seriously. What the hell? How is this, like, that's divine energy. Saying shut it. But really, that's like, I'm done. He's there. He loves you. He misses you. He misses you. He misses you. Andrea, I will bet I'll bet my entire life on this. You have past life energy. He still loves you. No, really. He's not. He is very tactical on his energy move. I've only seen this once before. Ethereal. Remember I was telling you how like Sid used to hide and come in? This guy, he's here, but his money is like, he's so like proud of his money. Like, he makes money, but you're his girl. If you called him, I'm going to tell you right now, Andre, if you called him and said, I need you, like, oh my God, let's say it was a real emergency, like a real emergency, and you called him and said, I need you right now, he comes. He's like, I got you. I love you. I got you. Really. But this is a game. This is like some kind of like spiritual, like, I don't know what to even call this. Like, I really don't. See how it's moon energy, angelic, and it's in your base of your emotions? I don't know what to call this. This is an angelic hidden message. It's like, we're going to figure this out later because this is a super past life. You guys have something that's profound. But when you commit, when the two of you are together and commit long term, and it will happen, something's going to unlock that's going to be profound. It's like life's work. It's a manifestation. It's you're fighting it. They're fighting it. You're both fighting it. Because this is going to be, it changes the outcome of what you're meant to be. This is not like, hey, my boyfriend. No. This is like, and I like, see the cards? This is past life twice over. Like, you both committed and said, when we get together in this lifetime, we're going to do it right this time. I don't say this lightly, just so you know. And it's the lion. It's the heartbreak. It's teaching you something about yourself. They're a trigger for you, by the way. Like, they're teaching you something about you that only they could teach you, just so you know. That's the most profound part of this. Do you know that? And they're comfortable. They're very comfortable doing their thing. And that, and only that puts you in this place. And in a way, it's weird. It's like you want to go run to them. You want to be in the comfort of their arms. But in the same respect, you love how you're finding who you really are. And how powerful you are. Oh, no, I know. He didn't show up for Thanksgiving and all that. But he doesn't have to. This is about marriage and long-term solar output. This is this energy. I'm telling you, he's here. You are. What was that movie? You can't see how much he loves you. You can't, because he doesn't play your narrative. You have a narrative for this guy, and he doesn't play it. He has a role. And he's supposed to play this, this, and this, and I want him to do this, but he doesn't do this, right? Andrea, right? And he's supposed to do this, and and on Wednesdays he's supposed to, right? I'm telling you. And he doesn't do it, god damn it. And so that's what happened. And so what I'm telling you is he absolutely loves you. Because he doesn't want to play your little narrative. He wants to live his life. And there's the justice. I'm telling you, you're always on his mind. I don't think, and I will promise you this much. For the rest of his life, you will always be on his mind. Whatever you did to him, you triggered something in him. There is no other version of you. Right? And he doesn't play that narrative. And so don't let him. So throw out the script and just live life with him and watch what happens. Watch how things change. Say, you know what? Get that narrative out of your head. Get the narrative, throw it away. And say, I don't care. I don't know what the next day brings, but I do know this. You're in it. And watch what happens. Because to him, you had Thanksgiving shows up, does this, and then he was like, nah, I'm not in that episode. Like, I'm just telling you. Like, he's there. He's gonna love you like you've never been loved. Thank you, Ethereal. Thank you very much. Yeah, Nikki, it's exclamation point and then join, just like Ethereal just typed. I'm gonna pick my last person here in just a moment, so get in there. But yeah, that's the one thing. I don't think you need good luck. I think he just doesn't play the game. And this is very similar to Tage. It's like that Sid's not playing the role. Like, play the role. And if you're really true about marriage and long-term commitment and love, it's a 50-50. You play your role, I'll play mine, and we'll meet in the middle. That's marriage. That's love. That's commitment. That's family. That's expansion. That's trusting that we'll each do our part. We'll each be there. We'll each meet each other in the middle. And if you can't, or something's wrong, or there's a problem, then have that communication. Say what's going on. What happened? It's all good. It's all fine. And that's why people play games. But we love the little games too, though, don't we? We love the little flirting, I guess you call it. Oh, Nikki. You guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Give that a big gulp. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Transactions form the symphony, and still they ask, can you not see? But I see it, it's all in me.
You guys hear this song? Do you guys actually hear the lyrics of the song? It's singing about XRP. So funny. I should start promoting this to the public. Make this go viral. My XRP song. That would be funny. Actually, I don't even know if I shared this with Frank yet. Because he'd be like, what the hell? An XRP song? All right. Yeah, it is. If you listen to I think it's the court. Do you guys hear it? It's like XRP. It's so crazy. All right. All right. So if you guys are ready, I don't know if we, maybe. Nikki, did you get to join? Exclamation point join. They must have left. I don't know. Well, it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Last read of the day. Diamond Girl, how are you? It's your read. All right. Well, either way, for Nikki, thank you, Ethereal. That's sweet. All right.
I flow through air that's calm and still.
All right. So, Diamond Girl, this is for you. All right. What does the universe have in love for me, towards me? All right. So, pick 2 tarot decks. Diamond Girl.
Where silence hums, a heart beats low, where peace becomes wrapped in light.
You and
Embrace, no rush, no race, no time to chase. The world dissolves, the noise fades out.
wait. Who's your crush?
There's no
Who is your crush?
the ground it pulls,
Mhm.
yet lifts me high.
Wake up. Wake up. All right, Diamond Girl. Let's take a look here. This probably will be this might be the last read. Yeah, it probably should be. I should take a pause here. But let's see here. Ooh. Wow. You're a catch, Diamond Girl. You are a catch. Akashically, you have a lot of value. But this person that you want is the one you want. Wow. Like, you have a lot of choices, but you're like, no, I want that one. Wow, talking about this is opening strong. Yeah, like, you are an empress in disguise. You are a very powerful spiritual being. Past life energy. You have even the intuitional know-how or ability to kind of connect. But you, more than that, you have stability and you have happiness, a growth mindset. Let's keep going here. Yeah, you're the one. I'm telling you. I just said this. That's a self-assured victory. That's more like you're kind of connecting to, like, it's good news, success, it's recognition. It's the universe saying, hey, let me pause and recognize you angelically, saying you're connected to some more higher power. Cancer energy, Chariot energy also coming in here. We have Leo in here too, but Queen of Pentacles, December. This is a major transition moment for you. If you're asking about coming in for love, it's definitely it's a hang up on this ex. It's not about someone coming in, it's about you and this ex. Let's be fair. Let's have this honest conversation here. See, about changing relationship. It's about changing that Akashic relationship. Can you move on from the ex? Because it's the ex that you really want back. Yeah, I love this. It's the stability. It's that long-term stability, that long-term something that you gained or grown or had found through the ex. That's what we're looking at, because that's what the Four of Pentacles is. It's the growth energy. It could even lead into greed or desire, but it's the security that comes out of this energy that we find. Getting over the heartbreak as we look at the connection. Into December, are we looking to move on from this ex, or are we looking to go back to the ex? That's the truth. Because you're the one, you're a catch, right? I guess we acknowledge that. And you realize to be gentle with yourself, maybe realizing that maybe life's an experiment, not just this performance. We're moving beyond that part of it. But you are the answer to someone else's silent prayer. You're an amazing person. And the world really needs to know you, your authentic version of you. Not just that perfection, not the version of you that goes out there presenting. And whatever this is, it could be doubt. But whatever this is, there's a version of you that acts as a compass. Or honestly, you can see through things or see through people. Whatever this is, this cage, and you see other people as they really are. And when you're hyper-focused or seeing these cups, you know which ones don't matter, but there's maybe these 2 cups. Because they're showing what's inside this. And they're saying it's regret. There's a whole lot more that's going on inside here. There's like this regret that's sitting there. It's like lightning in a bottle. The best way to put it. That's honestly best way to put it. December is telling me lightning in a bottle. And it's happiness, compassion, it's understanding, it's what you were looking for, and it happened fast, quick. But this change has to happen with you. Scorpio energy is you recognizing who you really are, right? Because when you recognize that you're that prayer, you're the reason someone's like, hey, I'm so happy, that's going to really open up your mind and your idea to saying that maybe this loss or this ex, because there's so many people who want you, but the one person that you can't have is the one you want. It feels like that. And maybe you're allowed to change your mind. Maybe you're allowed to say, okay, whoops, okay, yeah, now I do. Or whatever that is, because you're so powerfully assured of yourself. You know what you want. Soul tribe energy. It's the first time we've seen this tonight, by the way. Because when you're aligned and you're connected to someone or connected to whatever, no act of love or whatever this is, no act of it's no act of love is however small. It's no, however small it is, it's never wasted. It's like wisdom. Once you leave it with somebody, they can't unknow it, right? It's like it's received. Wow. So if we're looking at relationship energy, it's you're still burdened with this X energy, or whoever left you with something. And the Curiosity Kid says, what else is out there for me? And at the same time, you're so good at being you, you're battling other people off. These two cards go together, by the way. It's 6-7. How awesome is that? Money, wealth, all that stuff's easy to come by, but finding the perfect partner is not as easy. For whatever reason, whatever energy this is, but December's telling me we're in that moment of clarity. We're in that moment of self-assuredness. You are you're in the moment of goodbye. And that goodbye is creating hello, but this is really rough energy right here. It's like spiral energy. But look at the money that's going to come in. So when you're saying goodbye, you're saying hello. That's the justice, right? It's duality. It's energetic exchange. There's December again. So you're locked into having some money come in. Maybe the investments start paying off. And this could honestly be if so no judgment to anybody, but like this could be like you getting money. So by the end of the month, you could be getting big paycheck or big bonus. Money could be coming back to you. Because that's 20 pentacles just right there. And if we include those first three, that's 23 pentacles. Past life money owed to you, right? Have you ever considered how we have moved through lifetimes, timelines, and we just look at relationships? If something doesn't work out, we just associate love to that same thing. But we meet another person. We try to associate with those other people. And to meet another soul deeply, right, we must find ourselves first. That's the goal. But we have to find ourselves over and over and over through every other relationship. And when we realize we're not broken, we break open. And that's why we say goodbye to people. Because it creates space. And that's what we're doing here. We're saying hello again and again and again. And we're saying hello to the new version of ourselves. And what have we been resisting? What have you been resisting? What have you been resisting? Because that's going to keep going. It's going to persist as you keep pushing forward here. That's what I keep hearing. See? Brand new start. You're heading into some brand new journey for yourself that ends with the person you've been waiting on. It says, okay, you've been waiting on this person for what? Why? It's passion. I don't know, maybe this is a really passionate partner, someone that doesn't equal that. I don't know. Air sign energy, Gemini, could be Aquarius. Wow, definitely coming in with Aquarius energy. It has a little bit of Virgo. Oh no, this is sorry, Pisces, Moon energy, hidden. Let me go back to chat for just a second here. I'm just super curious. Now I'm getting attached to this. So, who is this person that you were with before? Because this heartbreak is setting the tone. It's like a ball and chain locking you into this past version of yourself that you can't free yourself from. Because you should be heading into another better version of yourself, but you're like, I can't, but I can't. And you know how amazing you are, like honestly. Like, this is just Cosmic, your little buddy tarot reader. Do you know how amazing you really are? No, you're saying right, but I'm saying really. Like, forget the cards for a second. On a scale of 1 to 100, how amazing are you? 100 being perfect, like not one flaw. See, Wheel of Fortune in alignment. It's this moment of like clarity coming in, saying, how amazing. No, I'm asking for a number. I want you to rank yourself 1 through 100 for a moment. Nobody knows your name. No one knows who you are. It's just you behind this facade of Diamond Girl. 2254. Right? Be clear, be honest, be truthful. For once, talk to the universe. But how amazing are you? Perfect. And so with that, right? You're able to give to others and say, hey, look, this is who I am. Instead of worry about what you're getting, you're going to have 2 moments of multitude of success. You're heading into wealth and happiness. What are you doing in the holidays, going into the holidays? No, I'm asking you, like, what are you doing going into the holidays? Empress, what are you doing going into the holidays? There's a reason I'm asking you. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm not asking you about that. What are you doing in the holidays? So I'm gonna tell you, this is from the universe, right? December 31st. If you want to have a profound revelation, something that only you would see, go donate time at like some soup kitchen. Seriously, don't tell anybody. Don't say anything to anybody. Don't even come back here and say I did this. Do this for yourself and watch what happens for you. Don't worry about love, anybody else. This is for you, your soul. This will give you a profound revelation. Just take a day, take an afternoon, and if anyone asks, just say I gotta go do something, I gotta go run an errand, and go do this for you. Don't literally do this for you to go give back and go meet some people, and then keep it a quiet secret amongst yourself, right? Never it's the quiet work. It's the quiet work, and watch what happens. Watch this manifestation start to happen. Because you're quietly giving. That's the ones who quietly give. Anyone can donate money. Here's some money, all day, every day. But it's the ones who put the effort in and put the good work in. Right? And people, I'm too busy. I just can't. You can do whatever you want with that information. I honestly, doesn't bother me. You do whatever you want. Doesn't affect me. But I'm going to tell you, it will change your life. It will change your life. Dramatically change your life. You either meet somebody, a moment will happen, the universe will talk to you, you'll have a moment of epiphany, but I can tell you through these cards, what I've just read for you, there'll be a moment that you've been resisting, like I said, or persisting, or whatever that is, but you're going to embrace that moment and transform. It doesn't mean you're going to get stuck, as people go, oh, I don't want to get stuck doing that every day. Whatever it feels like. And that's why people are like, I don't want to go do that. But your greatest journey starts with that moment. Like I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I just threw it out there. I have nothing else to say to you about it. What you do with that is yours. But don't say your best friend. Don't tell anyone. Don't bring anyone with you. You just go do that. If you don't do it, you don't do it. But watch what happens when you do it. Just take that moment and think about it. Right? And most people won't. 95% of the population say, nah, if I don't get recognized, I won't do that. I want to be seen. I want someone to recognize me. I want the pat on the back. I want to be recognized for being there. Right? When you go, just be like, hey, I just want to volunteer and help. What's my name? Sid. Call me Sal. Make up a name and then just leave. Beautiful. Right? And then walk away and say, I did it, universe. Fist bump. I did that for you. Or God, or whatever it is that you do. It's not about money or the, you know, get, you know, I don't, you know, I need the best of the latest of the greatest. It's just going to help out. And then like, oh, donate $100 or whatever it is, you know, drop $100 and say, here, it's $100 cash. It's like that moment. If we all did that, it would change everything. It would change so much of the world very fast. But we're so worried. We're so worried about too. It just gives me a chance to pause. But when I was live last night, and I think what I'll do is on Fridays I'll come back and I'll do some Zodiac. I'll just kind of do some fun Zodiac, hanging out, chatting, and doing that. And then I'll be on chat. It won't be any personal readings, but I'll read your Zodiac signs. And I think what I'll do to start for now, I'll just do fire, earth, air, and water. And I'll come on, I'll just do that. And then I'll come on every Friday night, and I'll be live. And I'll do that around 6 p.m. So I'll be on next Friday, and I'll do that. And I'll hang out with you guys. All right. The video is definitely bugging out. I can see it on my end too. I don't know why. I could definitely see it. That's why I haven't picked anyone quite yet. It's just saying like stream. Is it saying stream key on your end too, or is it saying something weird?
The wind it whispers soft and shy, a turning breath beneath the sky. It twists and bends a secret path, a quiet dance. No aftermath.
Earth Angel, I already read you. You have to go back and find yours. I don't know where it was, but I read you. Yours was really good. I read yours like right after you said I had to bounce. It could be the internet too. It could be we had a bunch of issues here. And Earth Angel, yours is a definite yes, just so you know. But you can go look at the whole reading. It was crazy. All right, let me go. Here we go, guys. I'm going to pull from the queue. Ready? Last person. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. Nikki. Hey, how about that? Tell me about my future with DGH. Okay, Carf, I'll be back on Monday night too, just so you know. I'm telling you, if I was a member, I would absolutely come on Monday nights. I know, and time differences are tougher, but schedule just works out that way. But it's so much better. I mean, at least for the way I present, it's a lot less busy. Because I don't even use the queue. Yeah, is Nikki here? Nikki. Because Nikki finally joined the queue. And don't forget to do me a favor, like the channel, subscribe, and I love getting you guys on here, but I love you guys at jumping platforms. I love seeing you over on the other socials too. So because we're not always on YouTube, how many guys are on Facebook or on Instagram? Instagram's growing pretty quick too. I gotta say, I saw that the other day. Yeah. Did she bounce? I think she bounced. All right, all right. All right, I think so. I think she's left. All right, last call. Last call. Right? It feels so weird. It's like Ethereal got her in, and then I think it's a her, and then they got themselves in. They're in the queue twice. To me, it seems like an almost destined reading. Like that's why I'm like, feels weird. I want to give them just a minute here because I'm like. All right. All right. Sorry, Nikki, you're out. All right. Last person. Here we go. BLT. Is Brian here? I don't. Brian might have left too. Brian was here for a while. But Brian's here. Yeah. Like I say, it's like. Oh, that's a cool question, Brian. I didn't see this. What kind of warrior was I in a past life? This is a pretty cool question. All right, hey, pick two tarot decks. Pick two. I was gonna do one, but I think we can go with. We can go with two. I think we can probably use it. Mm-hmm. I think this will probably be the last reading. It's only because I can feel my voice. My voice is getting a little bit hoarse, but you know what it is? I actually recorded a lot of content over the last few weeks. I haven't said anything because you guys haven't seen it. You haven't seen it yet. That's how the channel grows so fast, because I have so much content. You guys, if you haven't seen it yet, take a look at it. I have over 3,000 videos on the channel. Have you ever noticed that? But I'm always recording. If I'm not live, I'm recording. So, yeah. So actually, later on tonight, I'm going to record some more. I love recording. I love doing my own study. So I'll do probably Beyond the Veil, and I'll do a Cosmic Codex later tonight. It won't come out yet, but maybe I will. Maybe I will put it right out. Who knows? But I love recording. I love putting that stuff out because if you're a member, you get early access to it. But what it is I kind of sit back and I have these deep questions that I pocket, and I say, let me ask these questions later, and that's what later is. And I'll pull cards on it. Cosmic Codex, I'll just ask. So don't think it's just me trying to create content or trying to create likes or clicks. No. Like, that's me doing my own deep spiritual work. You're on the ride for me. So that's why I love that. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's see what kind of warrior you are. I'm gonna tell you, early on, you learn to not be regretful, or at least you try to learn to not be regretful. The Five of Cups is Scorpio energy, Death card. That's King of Cups, just being blunt with you. Think of like this is like pre-Earth energy kind of thing, just being fair. Like, this is off-world. It's not necessarily here. It could even be like came to Earth energy, and then the civilization changed, like Great Flood stuff. See, like, see, there's the water. It's one of those things. I think you could have came in maybe Atlantean. That might be what I'm thinking of with the water and the Great Flood, because it's like there's a cataclysm. It feels like there's cataclysm. So there might have been like a couple of events that you went through. But the one that you would consider the greatest would be like this Atlantean, or being part of like Atlantean society. But there's these two others that you do have as part of your life, because I see the Three Cups here, and I see the one that you hold true. That's the one that you basically give to society or give to this lifetime, saying, let me tell you. And we'll pull on that. I'll pull on that in a second. But you do have, the angels say, let's not dismiss the other two. They're not any less important, right? But you do hold 3 lifetimes important in this creation of what you call man, right? But the reality of this is there's one that you consider to be monumentally different. The other 2 shape you who you are, and they kind of bound you and create you in this sense of self or identity. Reality is you have a lot more that just creates you in this warrior self. This, I can pull on these here in a second, but the identity is this water world, or this water identity is what's made you who you are. And this Atlantean world is because you lost everything. And everything in the sense like Atlantis being flooded and all that, true myth, all that. This comes in telling us that the water myth comes in to be very real. But that's where you learn love, where you learn true love or unconditional love, is it being Atlantean. So there's at least 2 other lifetimes that you've learned other things like deep connections to the earth, to the world. It's not about fighting anymore. That was because you couldn't fight whatever this was. The sinking of Atlantis or whatever that is, that was not, it was different. You had to go and move, or you had to resolve whatever this is. You had, I know it feels like 3. It's 3 again, 3. This one here, very powerful. It's pronounced. The reality of what it is, this warrior energy, this warrior self, it wasn't about like stabbing and killing. It was more about knowledge. It was more about protecting the knowledge. And that's what this comes in as. Because this here is the knowledge. It's consolidated, condensed. Swords are knowledge. Chariot, yeah. This is ancient energy. This is pre-Earth life. Like this is pre-Earth time. I feel like it's off-world though. I really do. I feel like this is off-world. Like spaceship even? I know it sounds crazy, but it's off-world energy. Like, you know how they have deserts and all that stuff? I feel like you had something to do with off-world. They're talking about the water over and over, like it was the Great Flood and something like that. Like something came down and took you off-world during the Great Flood. Like seriously. Wow. This water, the cups is very important to you. I don't know how you feel personally about water, BLT or Brian, but this was like you were here protecting something from some other entity or being, and they came and saved you. Like you were part of, not Empress, but you were here protecting something for these beings. See, look at, I'm telling you, it's infinite energy. I feel like True Seeker energy is more aligned here. But it ended, like it really became bad. Like a couple of these lifetimes ended, like the floods or whatever, just great famines, those kind of things. But one of those 3 lifetimes, ones you say, hey, what was my warrior life? Like you're like, there was one where I was Atlantean. They came down, got me, saved me, and brought me off. Like you didn't pass here. Like they came, pulled you out of Atlantis. Like you're saying, hey, this is what happened. I got pulled off world. Weird. Yeah, see? I'm telling you. This is the highest version of the card. This is the foil version of the card saying, like, this, we here in this lifetime are like, maybe, but I'm telling you, like, there's evidence of some great flood. There's a lot of the highest religions have it. There's some evidence of even Atlantis. Thoth, like he's the priest of the great priest of the Egyptians, came from Atlantis. Like so, like this whole thing, there's evidence, there's like threads of truth that come through this. So what I'm telling you is this card here, which has been popping up tonight, is saying there is evidence to all this, but you were some kind of, I wouldn't call it warrior as much as maybe high priest or protector of the energy, but you had to protect their energy. So it's better to call, yes, if you want to say warrior, yes, but see, look at this. I'm just trying to pick up the cards, but it's just telling me to remind you, yes, you were, yes, if you want to be a warrior, great, but you probably had priest or priestess energy where you were protector of the information. And when it came time, when the flood started happening, they went, whoop, and then something saved you. I want to say it was almost like 1 or 2 lifetimes, or separate, but you definitely had 1 or 2 lifetimes that were involved in some cataclysms, and you were pivotal. You were pivotal in those lifetimes. You had some kind of role in that. Like, not to dismiss you. So you're asking the reason, yeah. It's not saying you were the key player, but see, like, this is what's so, see, it's cool. This is my checkout card. I do this all the time. So before I say, hey, goodbye, I look, see how the knowledge is consolidated? How cool is that? And you had me pull 3, 4, and I pulled that from 5. Then that's a soul card. Explain it. We can't. But I can tell you guys to do this. Hit that like button. Be sure to share. Check out all the other content. And do me a favor. As you do, leave comments below on all the videos you see, all the content you check out. That lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. Say, hey, what's up, Cosmic? I love this. That's all you got to do. I'll let you know. I appreciate you guys. As always, become a member. Check me out on Members Only Monday. And then I'll swing back. But yeah, I got to bounce. I got to take off. I've been on here for a couple hours. So I have to make sure I'm doing a little self-care as well. So I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a subscriber. And thank you for being here. I will definitely check in later. And you are always welcome to join Discord, and I will see you guys on the very next one. Thank you guys. Peace.